and we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yo. The way just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like chumps do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounding you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comment short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off the head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing.
You're living crazy, that's the only way you go tonight. Been enjoying yourself, do what you want. Finding life, do what you wanna do. This ain't no running mind. It's get the carol line.
Now watch me win. Now watch me nay nay. Now watch me win. Watch me nay nay. Now watch me win. Now watch me nay nay. Now watch me win. Watch me nay nay. Ooh, watch me, watch me. Ooh, watch me, watch me. Ooh, watch me, watch me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Watch me, watch me. Ooh, watch me, watch me. Ooh, watch me, watch me.
What's good? What's good? What's good with the family? How y'all feeling, man? We back again. Your boy is rested. I'm well rested. As y'all can see, I'm still out there giving them lessons out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get with your boy. Get with your boy. But, man, good Monday, man, to everybody, man. Like I said, I'm back. I'm well rested, man. We gonna cook today, man. We're gonna have us a good conversation as we always do, man. Y'all feel free to chime in. I'm probably gonna drop the link. I want to see what's going on and how people feeling out there, man. We're gonna talk about a few different things, man. Yeah, and it's looking like KEYSHAWN, SHAKUR, and Jared Anderson is 3 the hard way, man. And I don't care what nobody say. Hey, I respect all opinions, especially when they logical and reasonable too. Reasonable. Don't ever forget reasonable, right? But I find it far too often in boxing, people be way too critical over these fighters, man, and their performances. And I don't care. Again, I'm gonna say this. I don't care what no fighter is saying out their mouth. Again, these dudes supposed to talk. Get what I'm saying? Won't be the first time, and you never know. You be quiet like Jared Anderson. They say you don't talk enough. You talk with confidence like KEYSHAWN. They say you talk too much. You get what I'm saying? When you great like SHAKUR, you got people saying he too big for 35. I'm like, man, cut the complaining, cut the cat, as these young kids call it. We're gonna get into all of this today. I've been hearing a lot of slighting going on, and I'm gonna just call it what it is, man. I'm gonna call it the energy is switching up, man. I see it. I've been around for all the conversations. I don't want to hear some of the stuff y'all talking about. I don't want to hear it. Nah. I asked that man to come to 35 and he came knocking on the door. And if anybody's saying that was an average performance because of the level of opponent, anything like that, you was a straight up hater, bro. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care how long you've been watching boxing and none of that. You are a hater. You saying anything else than a flawless victory, you are a hater, man. But let me say what's up to the fam. We gonna get into this, man. Your boy got his energy back. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh, my bro. What's good with it? Said the voice, what's good with it? D-Man, what's good with it, my bro? BC, my brody, what's happening with it? Ashley's Corner, what's good, cuzzo? How you feeling? Mike Biggs, boxing, my bro. What's happening with it? Mike Biggs, how you feeling, bro? Rome, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Just Do. How you feeling, baby girl? Don't work too hard. You'll be home soon enough. Don't work too hard in the meantime. Salute to everybody. Mike Kirkland, what's going on, family? How you feeling? D Free, what's good, bro? How you feeling? Fate, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? How you feeling? What's good with you, bro? I mean, groups of students, part of your singing courses. Yeah, you know, I had to get them right. Now, the dance moves is on D-Man. D-Man got the dance moves, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that. D-Man got him. You know, he got him right. Tay, the real queen of MMA combat. Salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. Jay Wash, what's good, family? What's good with you, bro? How you feeling? Edgar Chavez, salute to you, Brody. Jersey in the building. The number 4 ranked guy in the division average. You dig what I'm saying? Undercard boxing. What's good, family? How you feeling? We had a flawless victory. Now, I know, Fate. I know you. That's my boy right there, man. That's my boy right there. You already know. We're going to enjoy this, but we're going to have us a good conversation, man. Man, it was definitely good to meet Ash and Mike, man. Definitely good people, good vibes, man. We gonna do it again, man. We definitely gonna do it again. Salute to everybody in the building. The box is mine. What's good, family? How you feeling? I had the most entertaining performance of the night. I ain't mad at that. Because if you saying that, then I mean you see things closer to the way I see it. Box is mine. You feel me? And I want everybody to talk how they yes, great time in real time. Salute to Ashley's Corner and Mike Biggs Boxing. 2 dope content creators, 2 dope people, more importantly, man. Solid people deserve to hang with solid people, and that's what it was, man. Good build, good link up. Salute to Undercard Boxing as well. Good to see my boy and Athletic Mind as well. Salute to my boy Athletic Mind. Salute to all y'all, man. We about to see who the best is. Kirk Douglas, salute, fam. And I feel the energy switching up now. Again, this don't apply to everybody, right? This don't apply to everybody. But, hey, man, we've been seeing it, and I ain't liking it. They say Shakur might get rocked. Nah, you rock your shit on not once, but twice, 3 times, and then stopped him. Y'all better get out of here with that. He can't punch. Told y'all, your boy got his energy back. I'm with it all, man. And listen, this is all within the realm of conversation, of course, and competition, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson versus 135, man. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Y'all know who the top dogs are. He got his feet wet. You know what I mean? Now it's time to really, you know, talk about some things. But first and foremost, man, I'm all about perspective. I ain't about changing nobody's mind, and I don't even need people to have to agree with me, right? Just understand where I'm coming from. This is not in no attempt to protect none of these fighters. I'm just, enough is enough. I'm calling BS on people assessments, yo, of these fighters and these fights. You got to be more realistic, man. You dudes been saying KEYSHAWN Davis ain't fought nobody since that man was like 4-0. I'm tired of hearing it, man. At some point, you got to give him credit and just say he like that. And like I said, you seen prospects get tested by other guys with losses and lose with way less fights. So I'm not trying to hear it. And let me just pull up, man. We gonna cook today, man. Let me pull up my example of what I'm talking about right here, man. Let me pull up my example. Exactly what I'm talking about, man. Let me get to the example, bro. Let me get to the example. Here we go. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute to the OG. How you feeling today? This is his weight class. Talking about he looked too big for 135. Man, stop, yo. Stop. Y'all always finding something. No, don't try that. Don't try that, because I know who your favorite fighter is. So you better be careful, because your favorite fighter got to go one weight class up too. You better hope he don't come there just as fast. Better slow it down. Don't try that. I know what you're trying to do. Nah, he ain't too big for the weight class. You get what I'm saying, Fate? Here they go. No, you don't. Not so fast, Mr. Nutritionist. Yeah, these YouTube physicians be pissing me off, bro. Everybody know what kind of weight, how much weight everybody's supposed to be carrying, man. Man, it's people to go to school for that, man. Yo ass, these people up here to be talking, man. That dude looked perfect. He had the right weight class. He might He should have been there a fight ago, if you want to be honest. He should have been there a fight ago. Look, it's no offense to him. Shakur made him look like an amateur, and that's a fact. They talking about he fought a hibachi chef, and you know what I mean, and all this. Nah, I ain't trying to fight. I ain't trying to hear that. He fought Yoshino. He fought an undefeated 16-0 with 12 knockouts. Yoshino that was fresh off sparking Nakatani in 5 rounds. I ain't trying to hear it. You know, your boy Just ain't trying to hear it. I ain't about to be slighting my boy. We on it. Jersey put on. And they showed out. For all y'all that keep trying to say, Teddy Atlas, you bogus. I don't care how long you've been in boxing. You bogus. You not good for the sport. Talking about he dominant, but he not entertaining. Man, get your ass out of here. What is he supposed to do? Punch the dude through the damn ring post? Like, what is he supposed to do for him to be entertaining? What is he supposed to do? Lift him off his feet with a punch? Like, what it's going to take for people to stop hating? I'm here to I'm defending bullshit narratives in the sport. If you out here pushing a narrative that Shakur Stevenson is born, just don't watch boxing no more, because you a damn lie. You a damn lie. You shouldn't have had to be in person to see that boy pitched the shutout. He didn't lose a solitary round, like I said. He made that dude look like he ain't belong in the ring with him. And here you go. Here go the haters. Right on cue. Running y'all mouth about the level of opponent. Well, better yet, just like I've been saying, won't you get in there with him since you talking? Since anybody that's pushing the narrative that he boring and he can't punch, I want to see you get in there. Get you, whoever the hater is, get your ass in the ring, get beat up, then go get your dad, because he gonna want to smoke after he see his baby boy get beat up by Shakur Stevenson. Then get your dad beat up. Then after y'all get y'all asses whooped, won't y'all get in touch with whoever y'all favorite fighter is and tell them to get their ass at 35 in the ring with Shakur Stevenson, because he here now, and I don't want to hear nothing. Win, lose, or draw, I don't care if he win, lose, or draw. I want to see all the fights. Y'all asked for it, and I'm specifically talking to a certain fan base, because y'all asked for it. Now he here. Now y'all energy switching up. Now y'all got stories, and I don't want to hear none of them. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Nothing, nada. You want to keep running your mouth? Now he here. Now boy done pulled up. He calling bluffs. He calling for the smoke. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to see it. And I say that boy was with the smoke. Right on cue. There's 2 fights in a row. You know who he want to fight. And I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, well, what about? Nah, I don't want to hear what about that one. What about the name that he just said? Remember, everybody was ducking, right? Now you got the North native on his bumper. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm talking like that. I'm telling you, and I'm doubling down. And he can't beat him. He can't. Telling y'all Devin Haney fans, I see it. All y'all been slighting my boy. I ain't trying to hear it. And he punching harder than Dev at 35. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I seen it. I know what I seen. He punching harder. Jelly Bean salute. Steph, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Sold out. Tell them undercard. They showed out for their boy. Talking about he won't sell. Well, it don't matter. He on free TV where people can see him. And he turned up. And he whooped ass. Flawless victories. He get in there and make people look ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Ordinary. And then all y'all could do is complain about the level of opponent. Well, get your favorite fighter in there then. Tell your favorite fighter, Shakur Stevenson at 135 now. He got his fight out the way. Now go beat his ass. All this, he too flat foot. His legs he ain't got the legs for this. And you get what I'm saying? He can't punch. And he ain't had a fight. So then now he had one now. He had one now. Boring my ass. Boring my ass. That's how you beat somebody up. And keep this in mind. He's not a puncher. He'll never be that. But he hit hard enough to compete at that weight class to miss me with that shit. And if he don't punch like that, we'll walk through him. Because I didn't see Yoshino walking through shit. I seen a dude look like he ain't want to get punched no more. That's what I was watching. I was watching a dude getting his ass whooped. And he ain't want no more. You lucky the ref saved him from himself, bro. Full effect. Full effect. My boy is here now. And again, it's all competition, y'all. So it's all love. I don't care who y'all think can beat him. It's all good. It ain't no wrong answers until they get in the ring, right? It's still my opinion. But I want to see it. And he here now. And I see the energy switching. I ain't trying to hear it, though. I ain't trying to hear it. What about this one? Nah. Mr. Everybody was ducking you. Yeah. My boy on people bumper, all this hating. Talking about he born this. He fought this one, that. Tell your fighters to get in there. What you supposed to do, bro? If you wasn't entertained by that last performance, that's because you are a hater, my friend. I'm here to tell you. JusDueBoxing is going to tell you. Ain't got nothing to do with the fighter. You, my friend, are a hater. You are a straight hater. That boy whipped all kind of ass. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe it. This is, fate. He ain't said nothing but what I've already been hearing for years. This is why when it come to him, that energy be different. I don't care. I'm calling it. I've been trying to be quiet for a minute. Y'all be pissing me off. Y'all be running y'all mouth too much. He can't do this. He too flat-footed for Dev. Show me. Please show me. Show me. That shit sound foolish. Show me. Was he too flat-footed when they sparred? Oh, nah, that was different, right? Oh, nah, that was just sparring and Dad was 16. I don't want to hear shit. He 23, 24 right now. Shakur 25. Put him in the ring. He had 30. I don't want to wait till 40. I don't want to wait till 47. I'm tired of people running their mouth. I know what I'm saying. And everybody think they know boxing. All right. Well, if you know boxing, you know goddamn well. You should know that he got more than enough legs to compete with Dad. That sounds like a stupid statement. I don't know what the hell people be watching. He too flat-footed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. They don't know if they want to say the dude is flat-footed or he run. You got some boxers and making excuses saying he run. That's why they don't want to fight him. Then you got other people saying he too flat-footed. That's why he can't beat Dad. Show me. I want to see it. And this is all love because I love all these dudes. I just want to see him. I'm ready. This fight got me amped up. I'm impressed. I don't care what nobody say. He looks stronger. He looked filled out at the weight class already. He knocking at the door and he wants smoke. I don't want to hear nothing. Remember y'all said belts matter? Well, all right then. He going for the belts. That's what he said. Bro said he want the guy with the belts. I don't want to hear shit. No excuses. He want the guy with the belts. I don't want to hear nothing else. Put him in there. I want to see it. I want to see it. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. I don't want to hear nothing about no weight. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Enough is enough. He here now. We ain't got to wait till no 47. He calling for smoke right now. And for all y'all remember, Tank gonna duck him, right? Tank gonna duck him. Tank gonna duck him. All right, well, let's get that out the way. Tank gonna duck him. Shakur not. He calling for him. As a matter of fact, I want to see it. And I don't want to hear nobody made him. Ain't nobody make him do nothing. Ain't nobody make him tell the world he get the better of him all the time in sparring. Ain't nobody make him say that. He said it because that's what's going on. Now we're buddy at, because we're buddy at. We're buddy at. Where his mouthpiece at? Ain't nobody saying nothing. People getting quiet. He talking crazy. Now y'all want to be mad and in y'all feelings. He wants smoke. What y'all man? You got Frank. Grease with fire was good, bro. You got Frank beating them all. Hey, look, even with me saying all of this, I'm gonna still tell you, you're not crazy for saying that, because Frank Martin is a real fighter, he's a real dog. But he ain't beating Shakur either, and I'm stamping it. He ain't beating, in my opinion, let me say that. In my opinion, he's not beating him. BC, great to see my boy in the flesh, man. Great dude, great energy, man. Real good, solid brother, man. Salute to my Brody BC as well. Shakur into 135. People got quiet. Talk about it, undercard. Son of God, what's good, family? How you feeling? Earl told Shakur what's up with Frank. Shakur hasn't responded. No, Earl just said what he like. He said what he like. I don't want to hear Shakur and respond. You know what Shakur going right for the smoke. You get what I'm saying? You hear what Shakur said. And all y'all Frank Martin lovers, I love Frank Martin too. But all y'all prisoners of the moment, he'd beat Frank Martin too. Now, I'm stamping that as well. In my opinion, he'd beat him too. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. He ain't pick up boxing at no 18 years old. You better consider that when you talking about Shakur. You better consider that pedigree. You ain't gonna ain't nobody just picking up boxing late gonna go in there and beat his ass. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Y'all better get y'all minds right. Most of y'all seen Frank Martin fight like 3 times, at the most a handful. Shakur got 20 fights. I seen them all. I seen him prove it more. This is why I have the confidence. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all just found out about Frank Martin like 2 years ago. Let's be real, man. All these Frank Martin lovers out of nowhere, man. I'm calling cap on that bullshit. Name me Frank Martin. Name five wins from Frank Martin. I'm tired of it. Let's put it on display with no box rec. 5 wins from Frank Martin. I want to hear it. I want to hear the 5 wins from Frank Martin. Let me hear it. And I love him. Let's be clear. I rock with him, and it'd be a damn good fight if they fight. But I'm telling you now, he ain't beating Shakur either. And I'm stamping it. I'm stamping it. In my opinion, he ain't beating him either. Some of y'all ain't even seen that dude fight 5 times. Y'all seen him beat Michelle Rivera, who looking like shit in the ring. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, Frank Martin looked like the man, but Michelle Rivera ain't offer shit. He looking like a shell of himself in that ring. He's shelling himself. What you think? Shakur would have danced on his ass too. He would have danced on him too. And all that shit, he can't punch. He just punched on a dude that never been dropped, knocked out, and none of that, undefeated, and he beat his ass. I ain't trying to hear nothing. And he stand in the pocket and get right. Show me these dudes could beat him. I want to see them all, bro. I wanted Frank Martin. If they listen, Earl, I love Earl. You've been picking right all this time. You've been picking right, but you pick Shakur. That's where you pick wrong, my friend. Earl, I rock with you, but you're gonna pick wrong. You're gonna pick wrong. Get the hell out of here with that, man. Man, that Olympic pedigree ain't nothing to sneeze at, man. I'm telling you, that boy got that boy pedigree different. He built different. If you ain't see that at the last night, it's deeper than the level of opponent. It's how he beat him up. He beat him down. For all these people talking about he ain't got no punching power, he ain't entertaining, he stood right in the pocket. Where the people at that be talking about he be running? Running where? Running where? He beat this boy up to the body, to the head. He just beat him up, beat the fight out of him. Dude wasn't even mad when they stopped the fight. But the fans, they premature stop. Man, shut up. Was you there? Because I was. I heard how them punches was sounding. He was beating that boy like a drum. I don't know what more y'all needed to see. He was punching him. He was still standing. He dropped him. He beat his ass, bro. This is coming from a non-player. He ain't no puncher. He a pure boxer. The worst thing he could have did was discover that he got some strength. He got a little umph on them punches. Man, Shakur Stevenson versus 135. You pick him. I want to see it. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. I want to see them all. You ain't going to tell me he going to give whoever, whenever, in any weight class he compete in, hell in the ring. Ain't nobody getting in there and just having their way with him. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Show me the fight I should go watch where somebody just going to show me that they're going to get in there with Shakur and do what he do. Remember, his fights don't even be competitive because he be beating ass so bad. Show me a competitive Shakur Stevenson fight. Not no couple rounds. Show me a fight that's competitive. Whoop ass. It don't even be close. It don't. You don't got to figure shit out. He get right in there and figure it out immediately and get the beating on your ass. That's exactly what he be doing. Let's see it. Let's go. Yeah, I heard about it, D-Free. You know, I'm all for it. And again, y'all, this is all within the realm of a conversation and the competitive sport. Nothing to be taken personal. Nobody to be mad. You could get in here and say, yo, Haney gonna whoop his ass. You can get in here and say Frank Martin gonna whoop his ass. There's no wrong answer. I ain't gonna tell you wrong. But I'm just talking my shit today because I've been saying too much hating. How could you hate on a flawless victory? You sound crazy. For the KEYSHAWN Davis haters, he ain't fought nobody. Yo, the dude was a former Olympian. He got pedigree as well. Y'all got to start doing y'all homework. Is Anthony Giga a world beater? No. But is KEYSHAWN Davis a 15, 20 fight bet? No. The man don't even got 10 fights. Y'all keep talking about he ain't fought nobody. His mouth this, his mouth that. Well, you know what? His mouth is actually backing it up. I'm calling it. Y'all just don't want to give him credit. Show me the rounds that he's losing. He getting in there and beating the shit out of people. But because he talked with confidence and not scared to say that he nice, he ain't that good. His mouth did. He dominating. How you complaining about a dude that dominated a 9-round fight and knocked a guy out, TKO? How are we complaining? The dude was a former Olympian. He is tested. I don't give a fuck what Rolly did. I don't care. Because you lose to somebody else don't mean you can't fight the next man. Don't matter what Rolly did. I don't care. KEYSHAWN did what he was supposed to do. Broke him down. How are you complaining about a guy that got in there, showed patience, poise, broke his man down, and knocked him out? How are we complaining? You telling me that's a fair assessment because he talk a lot? Get out of here with that. So what? Get over it, man. He confident, bro. Get over it. When he go in there and get his ass beat, then come back and tell me, see, Just, I told you he wasn't like that. But until then, man, get a man some credit. Get a man his just due, man. He get in there and beat you up, man. He got in there, and I hear some people saying they was wrong about him. KEYSHAWN better than what people think, man. I'm telling you. He definitely better than what people give him credit for. Mike Jones, I ain't mad, bro. I ain't mad. See, you gotta tune in a little bit more, man. The family in here know I ain't mad. Y'all punch that like button for your bro. You know what I'm saying? You know the champ is the one who has the target on his back, right? But they keep hollering Frank Martin. Y'all always do that. Y'all don't know what y'all want. He'll beat him. Newsflash. He'll beat him. I hope they make the fight. He'll beat him. I ain't straddling no fences. Frank Martin is a terrific fighter, hell of a fighter. But he can't beat Shakur, in my opinion. He can't. Y'all seen that man fight 3? I'll give y'all the max 5 times. Show me the 5 fights. Most of y'all ain't even seen that dude fight a handful of times talking about who he had beat because he beat Michelle Rivera. That version of Michelle Rivera would have lost to a lot of people, man. Let's be real. I ain't taking nothing from Frank Martin. He a damn good fighter. But man, Get out of here with this prisoner of the moment shit. Talking about here, just whoop his ass. Show me this. I don't give a damn what Earl said. I don't care. I want to see it. Show me here just getting there and walk through Shakur. Show me this. I want to see it. I want to see it, bro. Telling you that pedigree gonna some people up, man, in the long run. Tank gonna duck Shakur and Devin. Grease with fire. Ain't gonna want Frank. Jay Grant Jr., salute, fam. Godself, what's good, family? How you feeling, man? Vote UK, LWBoxing, what's good, family? Big Dog Willie, what's good? Yeah. I'm strictly speaking to the Shakur haters, though, and the detractors, man. Y'all still hating on that man after 20 fights and the silver medal. Y'all bogus. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself talking about what he can't do in the ring. He ain't showed you. You can't name me a handful of things he can't do in the ring. You get what I'm saying? That man do it all, man. He do it at a high level, man. One of the smartest fighters in boxing. And he show you that each and every time out. That's why I got faith in him. He showed me each and every time he ain't got to be the biggest, fastest, the strongest, but he going to be the smartest, and he's going to win. And he going to dominate. He going to look good doing it. Then you going to have some hating ass dude talking about who he fought. He only fought. Who's Yoshino? Shut up, man. Shut up. Some of these challenges that y'all wanted to see him in there with, duck them straight up. But nobody want to talk about that. Y'all want to complain about who he fought. He fought the guy that said yes first. Now let's see if the next guy up gonna say yeah. Y'all complaining about that. Talking about Frank Martin. Man, get your ass to the back of the line, man. He got business to take care of, man. Y'all just started talking about Frank Martin. We been knew about Shakur since his pro debut. What we talking about? He got business to take care of. I don't want to hear shit. I want to see him smoke everything and everybody, man. I want to see it, bro. Jim, my bro, what's good with it, Jim? Ghost, what's good with it? Rivera, Marinez, Duno, Perez. Shut up, L Dub. I know you know, bro. I know you know. 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 Salute to L Dub, man. Salute to L Dub. Salute to my bro, Jim, man. Much love, Ghost. Vote UK. So y'all punch the like button, man. And I'm gonna drop the link if y'all want to come up. Yoshi was dropped once. Now he dropped him twice. He dropped him twice. He dropped him twice and beat him down. Beat him like he stole something. He fought a chef though. Who was he supposed to fight, Mike? You know the guy Williams and Pater that the detractors of Shakur Stevenson was saying would give him a challenge, turned down the fight, right? You know the other guy in PITBULL CRUZ that people said would give him a challenge, turned down the fight, right? Cambosis turned down the fight, but he respected the reason why. You know the guys turned down the fight. You know the only dude to say yeah was Yoshino. You know that, right? So you literally can't complain about the level of opponent. And he was 16-0. Like, what more do y'all want? He just beat the hell out of Michiyoshi Nakatani. You get what I'm saying? The only one that beat him up like that was Loma. And I think he did him worse than Loma did. You dig what I'm saying? Josh, my bro, what's happening with it? What's good with it, bro? Mike Kirkland, my bad, Brody. Appreciate you dropping that color in the chat, showing love, appreciating his grind, man. Just do coming hard. Yeah, man, they been hating on my boy. I ain't going for none. I just want to see the fights. And I ain't saying it's no 100% that he beats everybody, but I'm telling you who I'm confident from now on that he can beat. I'm just going to tell you what it is. And when they fight, if he prove me wrong, they're going to have to prove me wrong. But show me. Salute to my bro.
And
Mike.
we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
And try much love and appreciation, bro. And again, man, y'all free to come up. I'm about to drop the link because anybody could tell me what y'all feel and who y'all think. Like, this ain't no one-way traffic over here, man. So if anybody feel like, you know, whatever y'all want to chop it up on this topic, I feel like I want to see the fights. I like who he called for. I think people got to give KEYSHAWN Davis a little more credit, yo. Stop focusing on what he say and how the fights are playing out. You can't keep saying a guy, y'all been saying, or for the detractors. This don't apply to everybody. It's for the detractors. They've been saying for since the dude was like 4-0 that he ain't fought nobody. You got to be realistic. I understand how he talk, but we got to be deeper than that. He promoting himself. Like, we got to be smarter than that. Let him talk how he going to talk. Let that be what it's going to be. But he got to get in there and show you. You can't tell me he ain't getting there and show you that that's a dude that you should keep your eye on. That's a prospect that looks promising, bro. You got some skill with him. Black Grass Podcast, what's good with it, family? D Free, what's good, my bro?
What's going on? See you on fire today.
Yeah, but, man, they slighted my boy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. So I'm just like, you know what? If all these dudes have beat him, if he too flat foot, if he don't hit hard enough, let's see it. And it's fun for me. You know, it's all love. So that's why I let, you know, people could come up and tell me how y'all feel too. KEYSHAWN put on a nice performance, man, in my opinion. And they keep saying Anthony Yiggett wasn't this and that. We got to start making more sense of our assessments, man. We ain't going to go crazy about it. He's no world beater, right? But he's a former Olympian. He's a dude with some experience. I know who he got beat by, but he got 26-2-1. Let's be real. If KEYSHAWN Davis was your little brother or your little cousin and he had that same kind of performance, you'll be bragging about him. And let's just be fucking real. If he was your family, you'll be talking about how nice he looked. Like, let's be real. I'm starting to look at stuff like that. Like, let's be real, bro. He ain't look like no shit. He didn't struggle with the dude. He broke him down, went to the body. He showed patience. It's things that he could have did better, of course. But the only thing dude really offered was survival. You get what I'm saying? And that only got him to the 9th round. They talking about, he took too long. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Knock it off, man. Y'all got to know a good performance when you see one. Stop taking what he's saying and making it, you know what I mean?
That's why I'm at with KEYSHAWN. It's not so much I don't believe he got skills. I know he got skills. I didn't watch the man since in the amateurs. So I know he got skills. But it's his mouth that got me looking at him differently. So I need to see more from him because you're talking like you have better game. So I need to see better game. So that's why I look at I'm so hard on KEYSHAWN. I know he got skills,
bro. Show him,
I know he got skills because I've been watching him since the amateurs. But when you talk that way, I got to see a better performance from me. And not saying that his performance was bad last night. It was just I expected more from him the way he's talking. So, I mean, KEYSHAWN is I'm always going to look at him differently than everybody else.
But see, I even me though, I get that being me. I understand the you expected more, and that's okay because you like, man, he's still talking. But then after that, to act like what you saying is like the worst shit or that's nothing is impressive about what he doing, stop, yo. Stop, man. Stop. Ain't no run-of-the-mill fighter just gonna get in there and beat him right now. Y'all just gotta eat that. You gotta accept it. He better than what people want to give him credit for, despite how he talks. And I'm telling you, look, I had Tito Mercado on here, and I get it that he been calling his name. But from what I've seen, you're not going to sit here and tell me that Tito Mercado got more skill than KEYSHAWN Davis. Now, I done seen him fight. A couple times. And I don't know how the fight will play out because, you know, they got to get in there and show me. And I like Tito. That's why I wanted to interview him. But you're not going to tell me that he's displaying a higher level of skill than KEYSHAWN Davis. You're just not going to convince me that. I don't care who you think will win.
He did what he was supposed to do. I expected that from KEYSHAWN. I had KEYSHAWN for the knockout. I was talking to King Judah. I think we was on T Channel. I was talking to King Judah, and I told him, I said, Shakur Stevenson is going to be more stronger at this weight.
Salute, Brody.
He's closer to his natural He's closer to his natural walk around weight, so he's going to be strong. And I also put Shakur for the knockout, and I won on both those bets. Both of them got the knockout, and also Big Baby. Those were 3 guys that I had for the knockout. And all 3 of them won by knockout.
Salute to everybody in the building. Pardon me if I missed anybody. Much love and appreciation, everybody. Y'all punch that like button, man. And it's just a conversation. Like I said, if anybody want to come up, y'all could come chop it up. And I came on fire because I see that. And again, I'm calling it 3 the hard way because they all getting way too much criticism. Man, come on, y'all said Big Baby get hit too much. Did he get hit too much in this fight? God damn, man, stop. The dude was 18-0. Like, he could box. You get what I'm saying? Is he a world beater? The man was 13-0 before that fight. He fought a guy 18-0. That's a known guy that can box. I don't care because he don't have his power. That's not his fault. That's still a solid matchup. I'm tired of this. Like, what y'all be watching? That man beat the shit out of him in like 2 rounds. Broke him up. His face was all busted up. He was impressive. He didn't get hit with nothing stupid. I'm trying to understand why we can't give credit. Why are we not appreciating boxing, man? Why are we shitting on it? The dude got in there and broke him down, got him out of there fast. Quick work. I don't understand what we not appreciating. Big Baby look like one of them ones, man. Big Baby looking like him right now. I'm telling you. Put him up, put him in there. I want to see him in there with her. Since Big Baby, the other Big Baby keep talking, Put him in there with him or Dillian White, man. Put him in there with somebody. A Hargovich. I meant to put Hargovich in here too. My bad. Black Grass, what's good, bro?
Man,
Hey,
slow
bro,
motion,
what's
man.
good, my bro?
First
My
and
bad.
foremost, man. Shout out to JusDueBoxing channel. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. You feel me? D Free, power and peace to you. The only thing I had to say for real, KEYSHAWN Davis, for real, salute to him, salute to his win and everything like that. But the question I have is, even though KEYSHAWN Davis and a lot of people believe in him, do his promoter believe in him? Because if his promoter believed in him, like how what KEYSHAWN Davis is saying, how he talking, he be in there with better competition to, display his skills. I know that during the Devin Haney fight, when he was ready to fight Cambosis, I believe it was either the first time or the second time. KEYSHAWN Davis, he was right there on stage with Bob Arum, talking about he was going to be one of the youngest ones to fight for undisputed, fight against Devin Haney. Never materialized. That wasn't something I don't believe that was offered or anything.
I know. I know now, like, because just to answer that question now, like, because you asked, that's a good question. That's a fair question. Do his promoter believe in him? And again, that sometimes we gotta understand these fighters. I think they'll be willing to take the risk, but for me, I try to understand business as well. I know what a fighter would say, but I know these promoters got plans for these fighters, and they're gonna move them a certain way, despite what these dudes are saying. But as it pertains to this particular situation with KEYSHAWN, I just watched a video earlier where it was reported that Bob Arum said if Earl makes the fight with Crawford, then he's willing to make the fight with, KEYSHAWN Davis and Frank Martin. So I feel like that's a start right there. I mean, I know Bob said a lot of stuff, but right now that's the best way. That's the only answer I could have for that question, because it's a fair one. It's a realistic question, because these fighters can say a lot of things, but are they teams? Is the people that's backing them on the same accord? And that's really what it's all about. And again, man, I like the dude confidence. I think it's misunderstood, man. I think it is. Like, I don't think he no messed up dude. Like, you got to think. I just got a different set of lens, and I'm just offering different perspective. Like, I've never seen people get mad at a dude supporting that guy.
Yeah,
like, people get mad at him for supporting Shakur. Like, y'all weird, man. Y'all weird, yo. I don't care. You making too much out of that, yo. He's supporting this man that he truly rock with. Did you see what he said in the middle of his interview when they asked him? He like, man, this is what it's all about. He put his arms around, like, they got a brotherhood over there. I've never seen a dude get criticized for supporting his man. Like,
no, but you know what it is though, JusDueBoxing though. You know what it is with KEYSHAWN? He remind me of a guy who talk big junk, and then as soon as somebody approach him, he be like, "Well, why you didn't say that to my big brother though? My big brother said this and that." You feel me? You even got Devin Haney, him and Shakur Stevenson. I don't know about to this point, but once upon a time it was displayed that they had a great relationship, but they still had plans to fight each other. You got these fighters now who try to create these mega teams, but there's no teams in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like they want to.
I get what I'm saying? But when you're in the same stable, I get it. Like,
but they fighting under the same weight class. Like, how do you do that?
But being in the same stable, like, and I think that's the part that people are ignoring. Like, let's be real, like, that people that be in the same stable don't often fight. Maybe if one end up leaving and start working somewhere else, then yeah. But I feel like he looking at it like Shakur got smoked with Devin Haney because that fight is more realistic than being made. And despite what people may think, he talking, look, and we gonna hold him accountable. He got his eyes on Frank Martin. We gonna stand on that. We heard what Bob Arum said. You keep saying you want to fight. Frank Martin said he fiending. Frank Martin.
Yeah, but I kind of disagree with that, because before Shakur Stevenson called out Devin Haney on stage, I believe it was like 2 fights ago, or whatever the case may be. Before then, they already had plans to fight each other. And then after the fight, Bill Haney admitted, and I don't think Shakur Stevenson denied what he said or said that Bill Haney was lying. That after the fight, Shakur Stevenson was saying that they kind of forced him or pushed him in that direction to say that on stage.
I hear people. So I hear people wanting to run with that, but again, I feel like that's a safety net. I feel like he just said it again, and there ain't no way in hell somebody.
Oh yeah. I feel like he said it again because it's too much stuff being said now.
He on his ass. He on his ass, and he also what I heard directly out of Bill Haney mouth is he said if Shakur Stevenson get to the division and they get too hot, he will move out, and he tried to deny that. And I know for an undeniable fact that he said it. Let me catch this super chat real quick. Sean, my bro, always showing love. Keys, better than the competition that he faced, but he just fought his first fight past 6 rounds. He's top prospect, even though he talked like a champ. Right. And that's where I'm at with it, Sean. I get it. I know how he talk, y'all, but I say just try to understand him a bit more, man. He is getting in there and he handling business. I ain't saying he making it look super easy, but he figuring some things out. He is improving. And you seeing a guy that is not going to be the easiest guy to beat. You might not like him, his confidence, but look past that. He won't be the first dude with confidence. And I keep saying this, y'all. You get punched in the face for a living. You better be confident because the dude on the other side of you will be confident. And if you showing any signs that you're not as confident as what you should be, you might fold. I think that's what drives this dude. That's part of what makes him go. He gonna talk his shit, but it ain't like he getting in there and laying eggs and struggling and having a tough time. No, he beating these dudes up. He better than the competition. I get that, but I'm trying to understand who is he really supposed to fight? People are focusing too much on what he's saying. Let's be realistic. Who is he supposed to fight? At 7 and 8 and no, they keep saying, well, he keep talking like this. He is beating the guys they putting in front of him. He fighting 25, 30 fight veterans, and people still saying, he ain't did nothing. He's being tested to a certain degree. Is he fighting the guys you want to see him in there with? No, but he's calling one of the guys that we do want to see them in there with. Yes. And Frank Martin, will it materialize? We're gonna have to see, but we are gonna hold him to this. We're gonna hold him to it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be on him in any other performance he have. I'm looking for these weaknesses that people act like he got. I ain't seeing a dude that ain't look like he got it figured out. That dude can fight, man. I've seen him again. This is my second time seeing him live. Both times, so like he handled business. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, dog?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, I just felt like what Bomac said recently. He's just talking. You feel me? He just when people saying stuff to him or about him, he's just responding back. I feel like it's just that. It's just like I don't know, man. I try to bring it back to things of the past that was said. It's just like what Bill Haney was saying when after they beat George Kambosos the second time, how they went to Top Rank and said they wanted their best man. You feel me? You had Shakur Stevenson. He already lost his belt coming up to 135. Haven't fought yet. Salute to him. He won victoriously. I seen you was most definitely in the building. But I don't think that Bob Arum would bring an opponent that he would feel like would basically get over on, would not win against Devin Haney. So now we're gonna see. Like me personally, I feel like Shakur Stevenson, he's not. He still got some proving to do at 135. This was his first match. I feel like he need to fight somebody else that's in contention, and after that, fight for the belts. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like he's title ready. I feel like you still got a lot of people at 135 that been there that should have a shot at the title before Shakur Stevenson. Now, if he would have kept his belt,
I don't think that.
I believe that. I feel like if he would have kept his belts and everything, because remember at first he was talking about being undisputed at 130, and that just went to shambles after he didn't catch weight. So I feel like
you gotta understand where he's ranked at in the sanction body. He's ranked higher than those guys.
Right.
He's ranked number 2 in the WBO. He's ranked number 3 in the WBC. So that man is in position to fight for those titles.
And then again, if what guy is realistically that people think gonna really give Devin Haney a shot at his belts that really beat him? You know what I mean? Outside of the
right
fight
now
that
you
he
got.
right now, like, you get what I'm saying? The rest of them dudes, they know what time it is. But let me get to Dewberry. For me, respectfully, in my opinion, he won't beat Frank Martin right now. And I think because he need more seasoning for that. People saying he's not ready. I don't think it's a matter of him not being ready. I just think the fight will be better than what people think it'll be. It won't be one-way traffic. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The gap in skill level is not that significant to the point where KEYSHAWN Davis can't compete with Frank Martin right now. But as it stands, Frank Martin having that, that pro experience, he having a damn good trainer. I've seen the way he's progressed since I've been on to him. I think right now I give him the edge to beat KEYSHAWN right now in the fight. Yeah, and then him having pretty much twice as many fights, that would matter right now. In the pro ranks, it would matter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I wouldn't have KEYSHAWN beating him, but it'd still be a better fight than what people think. And again, to hell with what I think. You think he can beat him and they gonna make it? Man, stand on business. Win, lose, or draw. I'ma still rock with him, but I want to see it because he talking.
The thing that I have about KEYSHAWN and Shakur is Keyshawn said he want to be the youngest champion. Shakur fights Devin Haney and wins those belts. Is he gonna say, okay, I don't want to be champion no more because Shakur got him, or is he gonna fight?
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's the thing that I have a question about.
I guess
not saying they can't be cool or nothing. I mean,
I guess that's one of those things. Like, look at Mel and EJ, right? It's similar, but if push come to shove, or if that opportunity present itself, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like you cross that bridge when you get there. But as it stands, where they're at, like the pecking order, nobody's necessarily calling for that. But if some kind of way, with fights that they're winning, that situation presents itself, that opportunity, and it makes sense, you get what I'm saying? Then I think they revisit it a different way. But as it stands right now, it's like where they at, nobody will be calling for that right now. So they could kind of, you get what I'm saying? You could move the way you moving until you position yourself to say otherwise. So right now, it's like, you get what I'm saying? You could pull that off. Like, all right, that's your friend. Cool. Dante Hall, boxing salute fan.
Yeah, but just do quick question.
What's good?
What do you think about what Earl Spence said about Frank Martin fighting Shakur Stevenson?
I love that energy, man, and that's Earl Spence having confidence in his guy. So like I said before, you pick right a lot of times before, Earl, with yourself and with Frank Martin against Rivera, but this would be different. Now, when they come to them, so I'm gonna flat out tell you, he not beating Shakur, in my opinion. Like, it'd be a good fight, 50-50. We could say that all day, and I wouldn't be mad at nobody saying he'd beat Shakur. But I run through a number of different reasons why I think Shakur beat him. Johnny Q, what's good with it, my bro?
Yeah, I mean, I think like I said, I would say, me personally, I gotta say it's 50-50. Only because of the fact that I seen what Frank Martin could do. I know what Shakur can do. I seen what Frank Martin could do, and their skills, skill wise, are not that far apart. Now, when it comes to the daggone the experience, Shakur got him in the experience. Shakur been fighting much longer than him. He got him in the experience. So it's 50-50 with me. It's 50-50 with me with those two guys.
Yeah. See, I ain't mad at that. I ain't even mad at nobody saying that he can beat him. But just for me, I'm not gonna say that. And I'm gonna say for some of the reasons you mentioned, that pedigree. And again, this is like ticky-tack shit. But just again, when we talk about Shakur, things like picking up boxing that late, that would matter against a guy like him, I think. He been boxing out the crib. You get what I'm saying? It's different with him. He ain't gonna get in there and do what Michelle Rivera did. And if KEYSHAWN could beat Rivera's Dewberry, I don't know. But what I could say, I know this might sound crazy, but that version of Michelle Rivera, like what he had to offer that day, like a lot of guys would probably beat that dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's not taking up from Frank Martin. He whooped his ass and he was supposed to, but that guy looked like a shell of himself, and he was too young to be looking that way. And it ain't even, it's a lot of what Frank Martin was doing, but that's also some of what he just wasn't doing for whatever his reason was. I don't got the answers for the excuses for him, but he damn sure didn't look like he had nothing really to offer offensively for Frank Martin.
That and you know what that's called? Style makes fights. You feel me? So
it could be that too, but I'm just like from a offensive stand, he didn't offer from an effort standpoint, just like something was way wrong. Get what I'm saying? Deeper than just skill. Like he just didn't fight back like he should have. And I don't mind seeing a person lose fighting back, but he could have did more than that. It looked like offensively. And I just don't know why he didn't. I mean, again, Frank Martin was in his bag from the word
bags though.
From the word go. De Los Santos gonna get what he looking for too. Because again, people talking about what he'd do to Shakur, and he just put up a little picture with a duck on Shakur head. I mean, a head, you know, a duck with Shakur head on it, something like that. Him and Pitbull. So he gonna get what he looking for. I hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's going on, Ash?
Ash, what's good? Ash, my bad, cuz what's going on?
What's good, y'all?
Power and peace.
Just do. I appreciate you, yo. I'm glad I met you at the fight, yo. That shit was fun times, man. I had to post that little video of us talking about Bud and Bob, yo. I had to do that shit.
Right,
but it was fun times, yo. Y'all are a blast, yo. For real. Like, y'all are generally the people that you are online.
Yes,
and that's what's up. That's fresh.
Yeah. See y'all. That dude was a solid one in real life.
Undercard. Piece to Undercard Boxing. I met him there in Brian Corbin.
Athletic Mind BC. Solid people, Shakur. I got everyone. Talk to him, teach. Again, man, I love this conversation. I want people to talk their shit. You could put up all the resistance with Just Do. I'm not going to tell you wrong if you tell me somebody beat Shakur. And I'm not no super fan. I ain't going to lose my mind. You say something crazy, I lose my mind a little bit. But if you say a Frank Martin, Tank, Devin Haney, I'm not thinking you crazy, bro. Them dudes really could fight. And I know about levels, and I know I'm realistic. Like, the skill gap is just not significant. All of those dudes with the tools that they got can compete with each other and win on the night. I really believe that. But when you flat out ask me who I think gonna win, I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna tell you my boy gonna take one of these dudes out. You know what I'm saying? The scariest one for me, I'm just being real, is Tank. I swear it is. I'll be nervous the entire fight both ways. I like both of them. That's a pins and needle kind of fight. Yeah. Because you know what Tank do to people, man. So it's like he don't miss. So it's like, man, it showed me just truly how special you are. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to see it. Because I ain't scared to see my favorite fighter lose. I'm not a super fan. You get what I'm saying? I still support boxing as a whole. So I would be able to rock with any of these dudes, win, lose, or draw. I really mean that. So y'all gonna see if anybody lose, I'm still gonna be right here. I don't care. It's not that deep. I just want to see him. Somebody he got
now I gotta say something, Just Do, because you got your girl talking about me in the chat because you cut me off and I didn't even get to say her name.
Oh, my bad.
Talking about me in the chat. See, nah, man, now I had to cut you off because you had cut. Now she on me because I ain't even get that far. I ain't even get to it. But no, yo, I appreciate like I appreciate y'all though, for real, yo. I appreciate y'all. Like that shit was fun times, yo. I already told you mad funny, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Tahar mad funny, yo. That shit yo, and I don't even know what she said to kick this shit off, but when that person almost fell,
the dude,
right there, I don't know what she said. I don't know what the fuck she said, but that shit had all of us dying. Like, yo, and people kept almost about to fall in that exact spot over and over again. Like, yo, what the fuck is up with that there? Like, the hell?
They're not 8-1.
That shit is funny.
You're right. He was more than a solid fighter to me. He was a damn good fighter, Michelle Rivera. That Frank Martin beat. I'm just like, again, when we deep dive and like I'm forced to go a bit further, like deeper than just the performance. Like I feel like something was up with him too. I mean, you had a better guy. I feel like even if I put it this way, the best version of Michelle Rivera, in my opinion, still would have lost to Frank Martin, period. I just think Frank Martin was better than him. I was picking Frank Martin to beat him, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? So, but he beat a damn good fighter. But, just from an effort standpoint, like you offer that up. It's a lot of guys that are getting your ass if you offer what you offered against him. You know what I'm saying? So
are we talking about Frank Martin against KEYSHAWN or Frank Martin against Shakur?
Shit.
I think both.
Which one we okay, all right, okay. Because it's two different, those are two very different conversations, you know? They're two different conversations. Like right now, the person that's talking a lot is KEYSHAWN. That's the person that Earl started with, but now recently he said Shakur's name, but the person that's still talking is KEYSHAWN. So it seems like the fight that's going to be made is KEYSHAWN. Honestly, I would just have to sit back and wait till the promoter speaks, which is Earl Spence, because he's going to say who his fighter is going to fight. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm with that.
It's more of a 50-50 fight when it comes to him versus KEYSHAWN. I don't think he can beat Shakur Stevenson. I just don't. Like, I'm going to end that right there. I never had that conversation. Every time I talk about Frank Martin, I'm speaking about him versus KEYSHAWN. I never spoke about him versus Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
So if we're having that conversation, I could just say immediately that I don't think he can beat Shakur Stevenson. And it's just because of the style matchup. It's nothing against Frank Martin. I just think stylistically it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a time, being Frank Martin's skill level right now, and Shakur's skill level when he was at, 126 or something? Yeah, maybe Frank. But this is right now? Shakur right now, nah, I don't see him. I don't see Frank Martin beating Shakur Stevenson. The thing is that about Shakur Stevenson, and I see it in every fight. I'm gonna give you one example. You know how when fighters bend down and they kind of lean in, they don't really throw no punches, but they kind of lean in trying to be defensively, like trying to dodge a punch, but they lean forward towards Shakur. He does one of three things. It depends on how far they're leaning in. If they lean in real far, he's gonna throw a left uppercut and a right hook. That's part of ring IQ. He does it all the time.
Right.
And it's because one of them punches, if not both of them, are going to land because of how you're leaning. Period and point blank. They're going to land. If you don't lean that far into his body, he's going to throw a left. What is he? A southpaw, right? He'll throw a straight. He's going to throw a left straight at your ass and probably land on you, or he's going to throw a hook with his right hand. This is some shit. It's ring IQ. He got a bunch of those all over the ring, like all types of shit that the opponent do. He does immediately. Give you another example for the gamers out here. Like when you fight somebody on boss level or just in a regular game, you fighting in a game, okay? It's always a pattern what the person you're fighting is doing. It's always a pattern. And it's always something you got to do to get this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what Shakur does. Every time the opponent does something specific, he always has something for it. That's the problem with him offensively. That's the problem with him offensively. That is ring IQ, and he got a lot of it. That's why he says the shit that he says. Besides him being defensively aware, that's his offensive side that people don't really talk about. The fact that he throws the same type of shit when opponents are doing things in front of him, it's not even about making him miss and making him pay. It's a lot of things he do to take confidence in a fight, to take the opponent's confidence in a fight. You can see it. If you're paying attention, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? And the confidence just gets to die out, and they're going to start bending down in the high guard and leaning towards it. Every person he's fought has done that shit to him. Even the last person that he fought, he leaned to him, he hit him with that fucking left uppercut and right hook, and both of them landed on his ass. Stood him up. Like I think he did that again.
That's the difference that
I can't hear nothing you just said.
Nah, you facts.
I can't hear nothing that. These three.
He probably, I don't know if he was, maybe he was talking to somebody else, possibly. I don't know.
Oh, that just sound like a radio call or something.
I don't know.
But yeah,
you, cooking that, and how you speaking? Just real quick, Sean. I think what you asking about like why Bob mentioned Spence and Bud and that what that had to do with him making KEYSHAWN and Frank Martin. I think what Bob was playing off was the fact that he heard, you know, KEYSHAWN saying he want that as a co-main event on a EJ. And remember, I don't know if you remember the tweet. I think he tweeted that he would want to fight KEYSHAWN as a co-main. I mean, fight Frank Martin as a co-main on a Spence and Bud fight. So I think Bob Arum was playing off of that. And saying, like, you know, well, if EJ makes the fight with Bud, then I'm willing to make the fight, you know what I mean, as a co-main. Like, basically saying if he willing to do business with him, I guess he willing to make the fight. But, you know, Bob said a lot because we went from saying he was going to push Shakur Stevenson to fight the winner of Loma and Haney to saying no to that fight, that Haney and Josh Taylor, like, the dude be all over the place, man. Like, so I get it when people question his the shit he say, like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? He say a lot, but I guess like Ash said, and like people be saying, you just stick to what the fighters be saying sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a credible fighter, you know what I mean? So it's some real fights and smoke to be made now, though. I'll tell you this, and I'm ready to see it all. We're being
my bad.
Outpoint Frank. Yeah, no, dude. Don't get it wrong, bro. 50-50 fight. JusDue's telling you that still. I'm just confident that Shakur win it. Yeah, he won't get dog walked or nothing like that. Because again, he got the skill set to be able to compete with any of the top dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of what he win on the night. But he damn sure could compete. Ain't nobody gonna just get in there and do what they want to Frank Martin. You know
everybody has a chance.
Good fighter. I'm just not an unrealistic person. You know what I'm saying? All them dudes is, you know what I mean? It's only so good any of these dudes are going to get realistically, right? They're not running laps around each other in terms of talent and skill level, right? So, you know, and that's what makes them all top quality fighters. It's not the number of wins, man. You just know what you see and you know what you're getting when you see those dudes. You know quality when you see it. Joe the Beast.
You know what? You know what, dude? That's the difference that I have from Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, and Devin Haney. Tank Davis and Shakur, they throw shots to set you up. Devin Haney throws shots to get points. Tank Davis and Shakur is always thinking a step ahead or two steps ahead. They throwing shots to see how you're going to react. So when they throw that shot again, what punch they're going to come back behind it. Shakur and Tank both does that. I don't see Devin Haney doing that. I see Devin Haney trying to pile up points, but I see Tank Davis and Shakur.
I disagree,
bro.
You know what? I have to say that it sound like it's something that I would be like, you know what? I agree with that 100%. But when I think about it, I can't because you only think that because he don't get knockout. If Devin Haney did the same thing and he punished people and kept getting knockdowns and stopping everybody he was fighting, you would never say fight for points. He honestly does set up a lot. It just don't do shit.
817.
I mean,
good eye, bro.
I said he doesn't set up punches. It's just he more so throw punches to get points and pile up rounds. I don't see him like he don't.
That's all he can do because he don't got no power though.
Right,
like that's all I'm trying to say. That's all he can do.
Right, and that's why I said that. That's why I look at Shakur and Tank. I kind of favor both of them beating Devin Haney. Not saying that Devin Haney can't beat neither one of them. I just favor both of them beating Devin Haney.
Frank Martin gonna fight back.
I totally disagree with that, man.
I
think with Devin Haney, he takes away from his opponents. It's not just a point, but he takes away their best assets. You feel me? Look at when he fought Linares, even though he got that one punch in any of his fights, he breaks down his opponents. You know what I'm saying? Take away their best assets. I feel like Devin Haney, he's the only fighter out of the three that is the most disciplined and full a boxer.
I agree.
You talking about Javante Tank Davis? Yeah, he getting some great knockouts, but as far as like his discipline in and outside of the ring is poor. You feel me? Same thing as we can mention with Shakur Stevenson.
I think it used to be.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think Tank been focused for
that and
but who is he fighting though, bro?
Just do. But that and the fact this ain't. I mean, but that and the fact that Linares ain't when he fought Devin Haney. Like everybody bring up Linares, but when he fought Devin Haney, he wasn't the same Linares that everybody spoke about that got him the prestige that he had. He wasn't the same Linares. Like all he did was stand there, and he admitted after the fight that he was tired. So the entire time, and he couldn't close the show. He couldn't do this and he couldn't do that. That man just stood there. How can you be tired? All you did was stand there and get your ass beat the whole time.
No, it's just like when Manny Pacquiao fought Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people said that was the old Manny Pacquiao, but at the same time, the same Manny Pacquiao knocked down Keith Thurman. You feel me? It's just style makes fights. Right. Floyd Mayweather made that fight look so easy, just like with Devin Haney. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
facts. 817. He been locked in for, and I said that's the biggest takeaway. Aside all the stuff that they can do in the ring with his upcoming fight with Ryan, I ain't even focused on that. That's why I talked about it in that live, and I put that specific picture of Tank up. Do people look? Are they looking? I hear people talking about fat boy. Okay, cool. Just be dumb. Be stupid.
Yeah. I mean, but let's stick to the fact that he got Shakur Stevenson problems. I don't know where this came from.
Yo, he's locked in. Yo, y'all know the quote. Y'all know
Devin got Shakur Stevenson problems.
A focused tank is a dangerous tank, and that man is locked in a whole different way. He about to hurt this man. Yo, that's the thing. That's the problem. Like, and that's why I appreciate him so much, because he had issues outside the past with discipline and stuff like that once upon a time, I think, but it wasn't. I think people magnified that. You get what I'm saying? And when he missed people treated it like they took it and ran with it. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, he got that shit under control. And bro,
they talking about Tank Davis as a fat boy. The last time Tank Davis didn't make weight was how many years ago? It's the same thing they do with EJ. Oh, EJ's a drunk. Well, he got in a car accident how many years ago? And that man haven't been drinking like that since. So y'all keep bringing up stuff that they did in the past years ago.
No, what I'm saying is, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the only one on the panel that been mentioned it, so I just want to address it. I'm just saying, being a complete focused fighter all the way around the board. I'm just saying, like, I ain't just talking about these last couple of fights. I'm talking about from their career. You feel me? Because in the beginning we talking about Shakur Stevenson. You feel me? Once upon a time, he's supposed to have been going on the charge of being undisputed at 130. That got deleted.
Yeah, but
he abandoned that ship. He not only abandoned that ship, but he didn't make weight nothing.
And again, he getting overly criticized for missing the weight. Like, he tried to make the weight, he couldn't make the weight. He learned a valuable lesson. Now he in the weight class where he belongs. It's like, and he here now. So
I wouldn't call that abandonment. He tried to make weight and lost.
Yeah.
He ain't abandoned. He straight up lost. He failed straight up.
He just he couldn't do it. Pissing orange, he said, and he took.
But what why he didn't go for undisputed at 130 is because he couldn't make the weight no more.
Yeah, right.
I understand that, but you gotta be, if you know you got a fight, and a couple days before the fight, they doing an interview with you, and you talking about you still 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Before you can make weight. You playing cards and everything like that, and when it's time to make weight, you can't make it. Who fault is it? Is it the machine fault?
It's the person fault who he told you was when he missed weight. His. He ain't give it to nobody. He ain't passed the buck. He said, "Yo, I signed the contract. I should have made the weight." But then he told him, "Look, I pissed orange, so look, I'll be going up after this." And up he did. You know what I mean? That's one of the far more disciplined fighters that we got in the sport. That's another reason why I speak highly of him, because I think he lived the right kind of lifestyle outside the sport. And you know what? Not to give him no out, I'll just do a lot of reading, especially when it comes to fighters that I rock with in general. I mean, he did speak about how he lost his love for boxing for a minute. He said he ain't gonna speak on what it actually was, but he said he did for a quick second. That could have been around that time. Who knows? But I tell you this, he said he got it back. He said it's like he eating, sleeping. You know how people say they eat, sleeping in boxing? That's what he doing. So, and I think you're going to keep seeing it with these performances, man. And again, he looked real solid at 35. He looked strong. He looked like his punches got some real sting on him now.
Yeah,
I think I think a lot of people give Shakur more flack that he went ahead with the Robert Castillo fight and didn't drop and didn't drop that fight and just moved up. think he's getting more flack for saying, "Fuck it, I dropped the belt and I just go ahead and continue with the fight and then move up." More people are giving him flack for not dropping that fight and moving up and challenging Devin Haney right away.
Kevin, how
no, I don't think so. I don't think he dropped the belt. I think he lost the belt, right?
Guys,
no, he gave it up. He never gave a chance for him to take the belt. He said he's not going to try the second time. He said, "I'm not going to try to make the weight." He gave him up. He didn't lose the belt. He gave him up.
There was no way he can lose it. I guess that's what he said.
If he wouldn't have made the weight the second time, they would have took the belt from him. But he never even tried. He just gave him up.
Yeah, he didn't go for it. Yeah, Grandpa trying to tell him to go for it. He was like, nah. He already pushed it to the
brink. Back to Frank, though. Frank Martin got options upon options besides Frank. Right, I mean, besides Shakur Stevenson and besides Frank Martin. Like, he got options where he at. So we don't even know if this is going to be his next fight anyway. And I think it's really...
Right, Blueberry.
Now, I was on earlier today on 78 channel. I think he said that Bob Arum said in the interview that he told everybody to go on Twitter and get their rep up, some shit like that. As far as his fighters, if that's true, then you're gonna hear a lot of bullshit.
Right, 817. He could have, right? He could have. I guess he went without making it an issue, and that's another thing. Is you hold his foot to the flame for missing the weight, but I do say at least he gave it an attempt. You know what I mean? I think just like bro said, I think he probably figured a couple weeks out from then and probably realized that you miscalculated some things and your body just outgrew. Like you probably knew it. You get what I'm saying? You still pushed. Obviously, if you was dehydrated enough or to the point you pissing orange, you still pushed it. But I think they knew before the weigh-in that he wasn't going to make that weight. I think at least he knew. You know what I'm saying? So, he tried and it's cool. Like, again, go up. You get what I'm saying? You might have stayed there just one fight too long. That's all. But you know what I mean? Water under the bridge, and it's a learning experience for him. So I don't really count it as an L because the belts ain't going to define him. So I give a damn about them belts and trying to force it mandatory. All that shit sound cute. But look, the belts is gone. He can't do that. You shouldn't have to do this. And I said this before. It sound cute to go force something, but why should you have to force an issue when a dude's claiming he'll fight you, right? So why the hell would you even have to do that to begin with? What he going to do is what he doing now. He got his feet wet. And he calling for smoke, man. That dude got an option. You can either go up. And again, the only reason why this fight is a possibility to happen, because you said you was staying put for the rest of the year. And that's what I heard. Everybody was celebrating and talking all this shit. Now you got somebody on your bumper. I don't want to hear shit about Tank Davis. I'm not passing the buck nowhere. This is what he said. And Shakur, I'm holding you to it. That's what you said. You wanted Devin Haney. I expect you to move like it from here on out. And ain't no in-between fight. And ain't no getting your no debut, no re-debut. You got it over with. You look damn good. You ready now? You ready to do ever be? Let's see. If it can't happen because this man can't make that weight no more, I completely understand it. And I'm not going to knock him for it. But if you're going to stay for the rest of the year, May 20th is May 20th. It's still a lot of this year left for you to make a fight. And that's all I'm saying. So he called you. Y'all jump at the opportunity to go crazy on Tank. I want y'all to go crazy on Shakur right now. Go crazy on him. Because he just said he bested you every time y'all sparred. And again, this could be hearsay, but I'm telling y'all now, since it's been a Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson thing, and again, why I feel like that's what it is, because I see the energy shift. I don't care what. Now, this ain't coming from. This is my personal observation. When it come to him, it's a little different because you know what it is. You probably been in the ring with him enough, and I don't know what it is, but it's like you make it personal with Tank, and you make a person not like you, so they almost don't even want to fight you because of that. So you got that to hang your hat on. Maybe they don't fight because they don't like us. But with Shakur, it ain't personal with y'all, so. You know, it's a little different. It's mutual respect there. And I say mutual because it's on both sides. They respect the hell out of each other as they should. But you know goddamn well he'll fight you and he here right now and you ain't got nobody trying to pull him away from fighting. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hear it, man. I just want to see it. And it ain't no foregone conclusion. Them dudes is dogs. They both top dogs. They where they at for a reason. And it's a reason we want to see these fights. And I just want to see the energy. I don't care what they come out and say, man, I whoop your ass in sparring every time we fought. You think I'm going to be mad at that? Hell no, I'm going to love it. It's entertainment. I want to hear it. I want to hear something. Now I'll talk some shit to him. Talk crazy. Say what? What you gonna say? Something. I don't know. I ain't got it for y'all, but y'all got that energy. Yeah. Imagine tweeting about somebody fighting every time they fight and they end up knocking the person out. That shit start to look like you hating after a while. I don't care what you say. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I don't even like that term because I know what that means. I'm just calling it what it is. You got time to tweet about a dude fighting every single time he fight and he continue to win. You starting to look like you hating on that dude. And meanwhile, he don't even be thinking about your ass. Then on the flip end, you got this dude calling for you. So I want to see what it is. I want to see what it is for you. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I got you.
Hey, JusDude, I feel like with both of them for real, like talking about Devin Haney and Shakur, I feel like that energy been the same. Like I said before previously, I feel like once Shakur Stevenson called out Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, in a ring, his last fight, not this fight, but the fight before this one, you feel me? It really kind of exposed, like, you know what I'm saying, his true intentions. You feel me? Like,
who
like,
true intentions?
Shakur Stevenson, like, he really want to see Devin. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, before they already said they already had a plan on meeting each other at 147. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like when he said that, I guess Bob Earl, KEYSHAWN Davis, or whoever, you know, boost him up to say what he said, and then he had to backtrack or whatever the case may be, tell Devin and them they made him say it or whatever, really showed his true intentions.
I think that's horse shit. I really
no, I don't think it's horse shit. I think it is what it is.
You know what? Somebody gonna have to show me that. And again, I'm not staying stuck on that. I'm staying stuck on what he just said. He said, I get the best of you every time we spar. You know what's up. I want to fight you.
You know what I think that come from though, JusDude?
It's like we can't rewind and say, well, he said that. Nah, I know for a fact he on your ass, bro.
No, but you know what though?
You want to fight.
I feel like the reason why he said that is because multiple interviews, because this been the thing that's been pushed. Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney.
And
you feel me? Javante Tank Davis is out of the loop. You know, everybody else can call Javante Tank Davis, and shout out to Javante Tank Davis and his coach Calvin. You know what I'm saying? Especially Coach Calvin. He doing a lot of amazing stuff in and outside of
Baltimore. I want to see these dudes really call Tank Calvin. Nobody got no fight though. Cause I see through the shit. I see through the politics too.
No, I think they did call. I feel like with Devin Haney,
they got a fight.
I feel like with Devin Haney, he called out Tank Davis when he didn't have a fight.
I don't think
and that fight never materialized.
If fight, then Tank be having a fight. I promise you. I never seen.
That's not true, Joe. That's not true, Joe.
Got a fight.
Either Tank Davis had a fight or Devin Haney had a fight lined up. Neither one of them was had a fight. One of them always had a fight whenever the call out came out.
I mean, okay. I have a question. Who do you think is going to win and why in between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney?
Rob Brown Keeps.
Well, to be honest, I had to take a deep breath on that one. I feel like that fight right there is going to be a tough fight. Out of both of them, for real. Who I'm going for? I'm going for Devin. Do I think that Shakur can't possibly win? I'm not disputing that, but I feel like that's going to be a hard fight with both of them. I feel like Devin, he's going to be victorious, but at the same time, do I feel like it's a possibility? Do I deny the possibility of Shakur Stevenson winning? Hell no. I feel like he's a great fighter. You feel me? I feel like he need to fight different levels of competition as well. But I'm going for Devin though. You know what I'm saying? I'm most definitely going for the American fighter. That's what I'm going
at that. Haney beats them all. I ain't mad. He very well could. He got the skill set to do it.
But do I, as far as like with Tank Davis and Shakur, I feel like that Tank will beat Shakur. I feel like he has that. But I feel like the equalizer between all of the three of them versus Tank Davis.
Why you keep bringing up Tank, yo?
Because that's what it's always been, love. That's what it's always been, love. I'm saying I'm going for Devin Haney out of both of them. That's what I'm saying. If you're saying as far as like fighting against Shakur, like I said already, I'm going for Devin.
So
nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I love him.
Yeah, I'm here to talk about how Devin Haney got Shakur Stevenson problems. That's what I'm here to talk about.
Yeah, I don't feel like he got those problems. I feel like he been asked for that though.
Here to talk about. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he do. He got Shakur Stevenson. That's why he don't got the same, because he don't got the same type of guff that he has to tank in his team. He hasn't said nothing.
How is that not the case? You know what? This is the whole thing. Shakur Stevenson just now said something in his last fight, right? But before his last fight, before a few days ago, his last fight, they've been saying something about Shakur. They've been saying about how they was trying to get the best out of the top rank, and they presented Lomachenko. They didn't present Shakur Stevenson. And this one, Shakur Stevenson didn't have a fight. They've been talking about Shakur Stevenson because everybody been mentioning, like I said already, about, you know what I'm saying, they've been denying about Tank Davis for whatever reason and just been putting everything on Shakur. And they've been saying that it's open. They stand at 135 because they not just going to throw away the belts. They want all of the smoke. So I don't feel like now, because Shakur Stevenson mentioned about Devin Haney, that he got those type of problems when he already said he's there for the problems.
Can I interject this up for y'all?
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, but that doesn't stop it from not being a problem. He's there to try to do something about it, but he's still a problem. And if he sounds like what you're saying, after Lomachenko, we're going to get Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. And if that's not true, then everything you said is some BS.
It's not true, and I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna explain to y'all why. Right? All right. Generally, in the beginning, I think that it was a consensus that, you know, one was gonna be outgrowing the other, or holding down a division other than, you know, over another, and they was all cool, friends, families, fuck with each other, families, respect type shit. Okay. But, you know, as you go along in this game, you know what I'm saying, shit changes, right? And when Devin and them finally got to the mountaintop, they understood that, you know, now other lines are looking, right? All the other lines just ain't bowing down to me. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a certain section of lines that want to come after me, but they not worth the fuck, really. But it's 2 or 3 of them out here. You know what I'm saying? They may be smiling a little bit, but I know they plotting. Everybody's a threat. That's when Bill went to talking, and everybody, you know, say capping, you know, saying he willing to take on all comers, this, that, and the third, talking about contracts, this, that, and the third. But here's the key, y'all. When it came to him and Shakur and that extra shit, I really do. If you look at the way Shakur and Bill was talking that time, I really do feel like Shakur was kind of taken aback by the shit that Bob was saying. I mean, that Bill was saying.
Right.
And Bob does not want to lose control of the belts, right? And he understands that he got a moneymaker in Shakur Stevenson, right?
Right.
He was able to manipulate and get Dev over to his network, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this Shakur and Dev thing done became a thing because of who? Us and YouTube media and the fans, right? Because as Shakur continued to move up, we all understood that there were no challenges really at 126 and 130 pounds, maybe outside of Gary before his father died, that would give him any trouble. We all felt like 135 was where it needed to be, right? Now, when Shakur had the belts at 130, right? He wanted to be what, y'all? He said he wanted to be what? Undisputed, right?
Facts, though.
All right. So he got them 2 belts. And what did Bob say after he got undisputed? He wasn't paying for it, right? It was stupid for him to pay for it because the fights weren't going to make no money. The other 2 dudes was foreigners with other sanctioning bodies. He's going to have to pay too much. Plus, he's going to have to fuck with Eddie on one of them. And you know he don't want to make no money with Eddie. He don't like fucking with Eddie.
Right.
Okay. So at that point, Just, and I know this your boy, but at that point, I think Shakur took advice from Bob and did what Bob wanted to do. He could have pulled a T.O. You know what I'm saying? He say, fuck what you want to do. I'm moving up in position.
He could have. And you're right. I think he did go with, you know what I mean?
But he went with the business, right? And at that point, you know what I'm saying, Bill wasn't really standing on it like we'll whoop his ass too. You feel what I'm saying?
It was kind of
it was right.
Now it seemed like because he went that route, the way Bob wanted to now, seemed like he being a little bit more vocal now, like
right, because it didn't pan out good for Shakur, right? Because when he took Bob route, what happened? He lost the belts on the scales. Everybody said, "Bitch, you was too big for 130 anyway. You was supposed to be down." And that whole 2 weeks before, the boy knew the last time he got naked to make 130. Right. And
still missed.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. They already knew that 135 was next, right?
I can rock with that.
But Bob want to keep them belts and control of them belts somehow, somewhere on his side. He know Dev at his last fight under the contract, right? Now, any other carrots to dangle for him at 135 or what? Either under his banner or across the street.
Right.
Now, the fights under his banner are going to fuck off anybody at that division moving forward.
Salute to the queen.
Shakur is his money maker. Right. So if Shakur and Dale fight next, this is Bob. If Shakur and Dale fight next, right? And let's say Dale gets beat by Shakur. That's the best case scenario for him. For Bob, but
that's cool.
But you also have to think, right? At 140, what does Bob have a hold to? An aging Josh Taylor and a Teofimo that performs half of the time, and that told Bob, "Fuck you" once already.
Right. Absolutely.
All right. So the key for Bob is to hold on to both of them and keep them unblemished. How do you do that? Okay. Well, here's Shakur following the pressure from the fans and everybody else. Hell yeah, I'll fight Dev. He ain't no punk. But when Bill go behind the scenes and say, "Hey man, what about a fourth option? What about Shakur? Can we fight him? What's this shit I heard over the weekend?" Like he just said on Champ side. What's this shit I heard over the weekend?
Right.
When he go in there, ain't no talk about nothing. You know why? It ain't because either one of them fighters don't want to fight each other. It's a business thing.
Yeah. Right.
It's a business thing. So what you're about to see is Dale fight Loma. And what Bob is banking on is Dev's body making him move up. And he gonna dangle Josh Taylor, TO winner, as a carrot for him directly to the titles at 140 to get him to sign something else.
Hey, how y'all doing, bro?
And you are going to see
was good, bro.
And you're going to see Shakur stay at 135 and try to hold some belts down for Bob down at 135.
Yo, that sounds like the best case scenario for everybody.
It has to be, because what happens if Dev beats Shakur? Then you got a solid fighter there.
That's why I wanted him to come up. He always go in.
Then you got a solid fighter at 135 that you're trying to resell and rebuild. And you got a bunch of vacant titles out there. You feel what I'm saying? And Dev moving up anyway. And then he ain't got to sign with you for nothing. He just beat your best fighter at 135. Fuck that carrot that you dangling. I'm gonna get T on them anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I only got one issue, bro. I just don't like how, fans trying to make it like this whole beef thing. Now, I did hear with Shakur, like what the brother was just saying. Yeah, Shakur probably frustrated by the way Bill been talking, right? And so a lot of that came out after he beat Yoshino. But my thing is this here, bro. At the end of the day, a lot of people trying to point the finger at Devin, man. What Devin gonna do now? What he gonna say? But Devin said a long time ago he taking all comers. So how you pointing the finger at Devin because Shakur was the only one that was man enough to say something? That's all Devin was asking for. He was asking for one man to be man enough to say they want him. Shakur was that man. What you want Devin to do now?
Can I ask y'all, do we ever hear Devin first? Who do we normally hear first?
Bill.
And then we hear Dev, right?
And you hear Bill last too. You hear him first and last.
So for anybody to expect for Dev to jump right back and say something, especially, right? I mean, Bill always speak before he do anyway, but Dev end up speaking for itself. But 9 times out of 10, his daddy gonna step in front of him. Why? He's the promoter. If anybody remembers Slick or Bobby the Brain Heenan from WWE, that's the type of shit he got going on here in boxing. But he believe in his son, and he do a good goddamn job promoting. Whether it's bullshit, over talk, you got to be smart enough to understand what the fuck going on. But I'm telling y'all, at the end of the day, man, that's not what's finna happen, because at the end of the day, they under the same umbrella. I would have. It's no excuse for that fight not to happen, other than Bob.
Yeah, but my thing is this here, bro. I just feel like with this fight coming up with Devin, bro. This the biggest fight of Devin's career.
He ain't supposed to say nothing. Right. I'm with him. I ain't mad at him, but I want to hear Bill talk shit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he jumped on the champ side because he heard it. Everybody was saying, how come he ain't respond? How come he ain't respond? How come he ain't respond?
He jumped up there?
And champ, and salute the champ side. I'm tell y'all, he said, he asked in the chat, he was like, how many of y'all expect Fidel to respond? And I said in the chat, I don't. I expect Bill to be the one to respond.
Me too.
And I be damn, me and Upper Echelon said it amongst a bunch of other people that didn't say shit. I be damn, Bill popped right on and went to talking about it.
Jay Miller, salute family.
Yeah, I was over there. I saw the whole joint too.
So that's what I'm saying, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't catching.
It's Bob. Bob don't want that shit to go down, regardless. And I'm telling y'all, the same shit y'all see out of KEYSHAWN them. The same shit y'all see out of KEYSHAWN them. If KEYSHAWN them people or somebody close to them start talking different or whatever, and them niggas start exchanging words, something might change then. But guess what? Bob ain't gonna let it go down if it's gonna fuck his money off.
Right. Well, see, my thing is, I don't got him with the whole KEYSHAWN thing. He talk all this shit because I heard him say, yeah, when a light skinned dude move up, I'm gonna get all them belts. And a lot of us feel like he was talking about Devin Haney. But my thing is this here, bro. I don't believe you because you cheerlead Shakur so much. I think you would sit back on the sidelines and let Shakur get all them belts. You just like I don't like his energy, bro. Like I don't like because it seems like he'll do some shit like this. Let's say Devin moved up and the belts got dispersed versus Devin actually fighting and losing all the belts to somebody else. I don't see KEYSHAWN going to get them belts, then going head up with Shakur because Shakur seemed like he the type if KEYSHAWN getting his way from undisputed, KEYSHAWN to fight him. I mean, Shakur seemed like he'll fight KEYSHAWN to become undisputed.
He'll never. KEYSHAWN know that he can never fight him in that way because he look up to him. You feel what I'm saying? That's big bro. That's why they already told y'all they won't never fight. You feel me? It ain't one of them. It ain't one of them things where they can get in there professionally. You feel me? It's too many feelings and emotions and shit wrapped up in that. Nigga, I mean, when you spend the night at a nigga house and looking up to him and shit, and you watching him train, you watching him go to, he try to copy everything you do. You feel what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna never happen. That type of shit ain't gonna never happen. I'm just telling y'all that when Bill went to talking, when Bill got to the mountaintop, he realized, I'm telling you, it's different, the altitude different up there, right? And he realized everybody coming now. Everybody coming. And I have to let them know. Anybody and everybody. Fuck it. This is how I became the people's champ, right? We took a bad contract. You know what I'm saying? To get the pub. You feel me? So I got to stand on them 10 toes. I can't switch up. And if that means Shakur, that means Shakur. Shakur ears perked up at that point. Look at how they was talking back and forth on that video.
Yeah, right. I
mean, peep the body language and shit. I know y'all listening what you know, trying to catch a motherfucker saying something funny, right, Just? You feel me? Peep the body language. Shakur was like, oh, really?
Don't fight at all.
Yeah, I loved it.
You know?
The reason why I love it so much because I really like the attitude of both. I really feel like they that type of competitive. They want to see who the best is too. I'm giving both of them that. I'm gonna say
everybody needs to leave that sparring alone, man. The nigga was 16, bro. Like, how much shit done changed? Damn, how old now?
I went back and watched that sparring. I don't understand what y'all see, bro. I went because after everybody kept saying he dominated Devin, he did get the best of Devin, but I watched that whole sparring.
Dominated. I wasn't no domination, man. Nah, it wasn't that. I got the whole clip. I got the joint. That wasn't no dom. That's chess right there. And again, I feel like a fight between them could play out the same way, and I'm cool with it. It's gonna be tit for tat, but I'm just confident. I'm confident in my boy, but it ain't gonna be no dog walking, man. Like the gap, the skill, they're they're of the elite, man. They're of the elite, both of them. And they get in the ring, it ain't gonna be no wash on either end. I don't care how much I like Shakur. I don't like him to the point where I'm gonna be blind. I ain't crazy. Dev ain't getting washed. I don't think he gets washed by nobody at 35. At the washed, I don't think he gets washed by nobody. I think he can compete with anybody skillfully. Anybody can compete. Whether you win, that's a different conversation depending on the opponent. But he could compete skillfully with anybody, put him in the ring with. I don't think he'll ever get just washed.
Man, at the end of the day, everybody, we ain't gonna know till we see the fight. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. We not gonna see the fight as long as Bob got some control because they want to see the money. Bob got to see the money off them events.
I think Bob will make that fight if he thinks Devin is going to leave up off of ESPN and go somewhere else. I think Bob will make that fight because he want to keep those belts with ESPN, with Top Rank.
But here's the thing. But CD Free, the only thing about that, somebody got to mute their mic. Or somebody got YouTube on in the background.
Somebody got all right.
The only thing about that D Free, right? Let's say that what we think is going to happen happens, right? And Dev beats Loma, right? And he beats him convincingly enough to where it's not no rematch shit and no shit like that, like a 9-3-10-2, right? Let's say that does happen. Okay, so the only bullet you got left in the gun at 135 pounds is Shakur Stevenson. If Dev goes in there and beats Shakur Stevenson, I'm not saying that he's the favorite or blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying if that's the case, Dev has already fulfilled that 3-fight deal. That's going to be a one-off, and he still leaves with the belts. He can still scatter the motherfucking belts. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not a viable option for Bob. I'm telling y'all, bro. The viable thing for him to do, I'm telling you, Bob seen the way that Dev looked on that goddamn scale the last time, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, if the WWE, what Mauricio Sudamon said he's going to do and make Shakur the mandatory for the winner of Devin and Loma.
Right.
That's fine. He can make whatever he want to make. But if they move to 140, he got an opportunity to fight Tio or Josh for belts at 140.
No, listen what I'm saying. I understand about Devin. I'm saying if Devin does what he said he's going to do and stay at 135, and they mandate that fight between Shakur and Devin, it's nothing Bob can do about that. There's nothing Bob can do about it. He might not want the fight, but it ain't nothing he can do about it.
I hear you, but what I'm telling you is Bob betting on the bacon and on control. You feel what I'm saying?
Home salute, family.
Bob betting on the bacon and control. He seen Dev on that goddamn scale the last time. He understand that. He understand Bill and them angle too. But I'm telling you, he fulfilling that 3-fight deal right now. He fulfilling that 3-fight deal with Loma right now. So after that, he ain't got no more business with ESPN.
I know he don't. I think he's going to re-sign with ESPN again because, to be honest with you, where else he going to go?
He ain't gonna listen. Bob ain't gonna re-sign him at ESPN again to fuck up him at 135 and move on. Listen, I'm telling you, the carrot that he gonna dangle in front of him for longevity is the Josh and T.O. Is a Josh and T.O. winner at 140 for longevity of the contract and for viability of it. I'm telling you, only makes sense, and that's the way that Bob leaning. That's why when Bill jumped on Champ Side today, he said he went to ESPN 2 motherfucking day. He went to Top Rank today and asked him, "What's up on this? Can we want something?" And got no motherfucking response. So he said, again, Shakur can call them out in public, but what's happening behind the scenes? The shit that we don't like to talk about. The business of boxing comes first. Before motherfuckers get in the ring.
And you know what? Just me talking about it every day, I want to try to understand that aspect of it as well. So it all makes sense. Like we know what's going on, when they say it out loud, but do need to understand business have to take place a certain way for the fight to actually be made. So, it ain't as simple as calling somebody as a duck, as people like to call it. I just don't think that. I don't see nobody ducking nobody, but I hope the business of boxing don't truly get in the way of making one of the most entertaining fights I think we could get in boxing between two of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dev know that he got to watch Loma, or the business, quote unquote, the business of boxing will get in the way, and they'll send his ass out the door with the belts over there and make a big fight with Shakur and Loma.
Right, dude.
And Dev will be left out cold in the street because he won't have no access to Josh Snell at 140 because they under who?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then he'll really have to take another shit deal up on the ESPN to be at 140.
Actually, no, he don't have to take no shit deal because you got Regis Prograde right there.
But I'm saying though, I mean it'll be DHP, but they'll be shopping to get on the network. And I mean, you already fuck with Eddie. You know Eddie ain't got shit to really offer you as far as negotiating. As far as negotiating with other networks. So where does that leave you to have to go to?
It's real.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, it's easier
to teach
the program because Regis Prograde ain't gonna ask for a whole lot of money because he a free agent. He ain't gonna
but Regis need a network to fight on too. At that point, they'll both need a network to fight on.
And we all know that Devin he has ties to the
I'm with you, Ash. You want me to drop his back?
I'm just saying that role is way more difficult for both.
Nah.
Because Regis got to get his business together to get up under somebody who can broker a deal to put his shit on the network.
Regis,
man. I hope he can, you know what I mean, get with somebody that can get him the right fights, bro.
Right, because his history ain't been. I'm just saying. See, we talking about. I'm just saying it's a lot of different variables that's got to go on there for that shit to happen. D Free, you feel what I'm saying? The logical thing would be for Dev to move to 140 after he beat Loma, and for Shakur to have 135. Now, if it gets stuck like that, the mandates and shit, I'm telling you, they're really putting it all on the line. Then y'all thought he was putting it all on the line with Kambosos. If he have to do that, that's really putting it all on the line. Because if he lose to Shakur,
if Devin,
I don't think it responded because he focused on his fight.
That's my thing.
For no other reason. I just think because he focused on his fight, 100%.
He know what his body gonna do. You feel me? Just do. Think about it. Devin know damn well he was sunk out and feel drained. He don't know what his body gonna do this time. He know he got to cut again this time. I think he trying to see what my body gonna do now. Then I will be able to answer Shakur later. Because think about it, if he drain himself this time, this nigga feel like shit against Loma. He'll be stupid to know, man, I feel like shit against Loma. Chinko, you'll be stupid to jump there with Shakur.
And again, the immediate response, you would be looking for is a Bill Haney. And like y'all say, he did say something. I gotta go check. Salute the champ, so I gotta go check it out because I just want to be informed. And again, what the difference between me and I feel like other people when they be having this conversation with these dudes, they make it personal. I rock with them all. I always want to be clear on that. And I always want to see the fights. And I know sometimes the business will get in the way of a good fight. But I want to point out that that's why I don't be so quick to throw a duck jacket on none of these dudes because I ain't never seen none of them duck each other. I always said this. People will run with it. This one a duck. Then you start having people going back and forth with each other. None of these dudes are ducks. But now, in the same weight division, let's see how it shake out. I just want to
there are exceptions to every rule now. I mean, I know. Hey, look, you just do for a reason. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You just do for a reason. It's in the name. But there are exceptions to the rules.
Right.
You feel me?
We know on the first. That's not a guaranteed win. That's true, Jay. He got a real fight in front of him. That's why he focused and he ain't responding to no damn call out. His ain't supposed to. And I don't think it make him less of no fighter. No, he's focused, and I expect him to be because for that reason right there, ain't no for sure win, and he gonna get in there. You know what I mean? No matter how good he feel like he got business to take care of, and I don't expect him to respond until he got that business taken care of. And again, when Shakur says his name, see, people make things personal. This is competition. They will fight each other. I know they will. That's where he coming from. So don't.
But see,
they get mad at it. Well, why did he call it? Man, it's boxing, bro.
Look at that statement right there, Just. I mean, look at Teach. What Teach say? Okay, I'm not mad at Haney moving to 140 to fight T.O. or Josh. But the person that makes it a duck conversation is Bill saying that he will stay. Listen, Bill ain't lying saying that they'll stay at 135. We thought he was moving up after this to 140. After Kambosos. He not lying in saying that. Listen, what Bill is saying is he can call us out on TV all he want to. What is he doing as far as going into that old bastard office and making some shit happen? Because when I go to the office to ask what's up, ain't shit cracking. You hear me? And fuck what's being said on the Twitter and on I'm telling y'all, these men are signed to this particular entity to put on fights. They got to get that old motherfucker to say yes. Of course, Mauricio gonna mandate it because he see an opportunity to what, y'all? Make some motherfucking money.
Ron Sizzle, salute family. Appreciate you.
Of course he gonna try to mandate it.
Right.
My thing is this here, bro. My thing is everybody talking about Devin need to say this, but this dude still haven't made 135 yet. We don't even gonna make the weight. We don't even know if he gonna make the weight. For all we know, bro, Devin can still go out there and fight on weigh-in and be overweight. So what that's gonna tell people?
Yeah, somebody mentioned that too. Somebody made that point too. King Judah, right?
We don't know. We still don't know if he can.
It just again, that's why I like having these conversations with dope people because we put it in perspective. That's why I like y'all to come up here because it's a lot of stuff that gets said, and I know y'all don't get that when it's me. Like you get what I'm saying, and y'all got something dope to add that need to be spoke on, man. We don't push the narratives and shit like that.
I want to say something. I want you to hear it. So they got I see people in the comments saying that, oh yeah, Devin, he respond to everybody else if it's not Shakur. As a Devin Haney fan, I'm gonna be straight up. You talking about Tank Davis, and I will tell you right now, Devin Haney is more confident that he beats Tank Davis than Shakur. That's not a secret.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it is what it is. And I think with them too, it's a little bit more personal with them. I think it's more mutual respect with him and Shakur. And again, I'm not fooled. Like it's his emotions running. He's supposed to call the top guy, but let's be clear, he ain't calling him because he won't fight him now. But again, even the call out is still respectful. Then he take a little jab. That's not like. You get what I'm saying? You could tell that's still mutual respect there, man. And I like it. So because I know they fight each other and they don't make it personal with each other. That's why I could rock with that being a fight, and I definitely want to see it. They don't make shit personal. It's competition with them dudes.
Now, as they continue to compete, to get in this competitive space, things begin to turn up. You feel what I'm saying? Because like Bill said today, the last time that Dev took an L, guess who was coaching him? Shakur's grandfather. You feel what I'm saying? Overseas. You feel me? Bill put that out there today. Bill also said, hey man, if motherfuckers really want to know, in 24 hours, they can find out. And so basically he was kind of intimating that he was going to let motherfuckers see the sparring. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, again, I do want to say this too. We all know Bill talk a lot. He cap a lot. You feel me? But you got to be smart enough to read between the lines and know exactly what's being said. But I'm telling you, when they when Champ nailed him to the wall and asked him about a response and shit, like he said, you know, he was there with his people or whatever. But Bill popped right on and said, "Hey man, you know, hey, we you know, my son watched the fight. I watched the fight. We wasn't together." Right. But at the end of the day, I went to the man. I went to the man, you know, because we are under contract. I went to the man. I asked him about this. I asked him about this before. After Kambosos, I asked about it. When I asked him to give me your best fighter at 135. And of course, we knew that Bob was going to present Lomachenko. Why? Because he's going to try to put Lomachenko in the best motherfucking possible best position possible at any motherfucking time.
Because he didn't give him his best fighter. Well, yeah, shit. At the time, yeah, he did. I guess, yeah, Loma would be.
I don't think he gave him his best fighter. We all know at that weight, Shakur is best fighter. You feel what I'm saying?
Now he at 35. You
at 35, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Again, it's weird because I hear you what you're saying with Bill saying, but it's crazy because it's like somebody always saying, like Bob be doing a lot of saying, Bill be doing a lot of saying. They be pissing me off, man. We want to see the fights, but again, man, that man go up to 140, and I'm just putting this out there for me. If he go up to 140 after this fight, you will never hear Just Do call him no duck, bro.
Right.
The way I seen him look on the scale, that's just me being a boxing supporter. Right. Like I rock with these dudes. I see how he look. That should look a little scary. I'm not even gonna hold you. Very surprised that not only did dude elect to take another fight, but he said he was staying put for the rest of the year. It's a little ballsy. I'll give credit where it's due for stuff like that. I think that's a little crazy.
Hey, what's gonna happen to
bro,
the belts?
Bro, a little crazy, man.
I'm gonna have to dip out. Just I hate it. I'm gonna have to dip out because I want to keep cooking. I see my boy Crush. My boy Yoda, the legend up here. Goddamn me,
man. We gonna be here for a minute, so I'm gonna.
Okay. I'm gonna pop back here. I gotta make a run.
So I'm glad. You know what I mean? Definitely. I'll be here if you pop back up. We here.
Bet.
All right.
Salute to everybody, man. Salute and love to the chat.
Hey, dude, what happens? What happens if Devin Haney move up? Because I don't know how that works. What happens if Devin Haney move up? What happens to his undisputed belts at 135? Do they get dispersed, or do somebody fight, or do the? How does that work? What happens to all the belts?
I would think. I mean, this is what I think. I'm gonna try to find and get the right answer to that, but I would think they get dispersed, right? And people start having to fight for them. I would guess because ain't nobody gonna get no rights. Now maybe some people that had some runners up and some people in position to start fighting for the belts, but I think they'd go getting dispersed, and that's what I would want to see. I don't want to see it be super E. I want to see people have to go snatch them joints up and make it fun. I mean, you know what I mean? Or unless I don't know, anything that involves the least amount of politics is what I want to see, man. Because politics really ruin the hell out the sport, bro. Man, it do.
Man, that'll be
maybe. I see you, Ash.
Talking shit. People talking shit about either way, and they keep bringing up the sparring. Right? I told you what I did. I went back and watched that sparring, bro, and I counted every punch. Shakur landed exactly 5 more punches than Devin throughout that whole session. So we got the better of him, but that's not domination. But one thing I see about this, this is what I believe in my heart. I do not believe Shakur can beat Devin 2 times in a row, and I don't believe Devin can beat Shakur 2 times in a row. I believe they're even the match.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. That talent is real, man. And again, I'm always trying to be real. I know you'll never hear me say he dominated him in sparring and stuff because I got the little clip. It don't look like domination. That look like chess from 2 highly skilled fighters, man. And it's tit for tat, which is how a fight would really play out. I'm not just saying that because you up here. I'm telling you, I know, even if I think Shakur can win, I know he can win, but I don't think he will dominate him. I know what Shakur just said recently, but I don't feel like it'd be no dominant fight because I feel like their skill is comparable. You know what I mean? One might can do this or that better, but they're both
a scary fight.
Do enough things great where you could say they're both elite talent, and that's good enough for me. You know what I mean? That's why we want to see this fight. Like when I want to see it again, y'all gonna always hear me say this because I see how a lot of people make this is entertainment, bro. I want to see it because I know how good the other guy is on the other side. I want to see how good is the guy that I say is my favorite fighter. The guy I just seen paint the flawless victory Saturday night. I was in the build. I loved every round of that. Man, and the fact that I seen him look like he got a little more sting on them punches.
Yeah.
Man, he dangerous, man. Big Dog Willie said Trill Bill be selling Trill Wolf tickets fast.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, even with him, man, like I take him as an entertaining dude. I know he promoting his son. Think he do a hell of a job. Like you listen to somebody enough, you're not going to agree with everything nobody say, and it's cool. But I don't think none of it is malicious at the end of the day, man. And I don't take it personal. It's fun for me. But people be too sensitive when you say he talks slick or. He talk, he do. He one of them. He got the gifted gab. He talking shit, but again, what's he supposed to do, man? He supposed to do that for his son, and I don't care. I ain't mad at it ever. I like it. Devon, salute fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Comes around fans been saying people ducking for years. Look like he ducking. I know. I feel you. I just I know it appears a certain way, but I don't think the dude is gonna be no duck. I don't think they're gonna be no ducks. I just think the real opportunity need to present itself because right now he really got a real fight ahead of him. You know what I mean? Core got his fight out the way. Tank got a fight coming up. Then we're going to see what Haney do. You know what I'm saying? They got some business to take care of. But again, I've been saying this all along. Just be more patient with each of these dudes getting their fight out the way. It just bring us closer to what could be an even better fight with one of them. And either way it go, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be excited to call nobody a duck, but if I see it, I'm going to call it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. I hate the jacket because it get thrown around too much, but I mean, no, as it stands, ain't none of these dudes duck each other yet. So,
but my thing is, I just don't see how people don't. All right, so this is how I see it playing out. I don't, like you said, Tank got a fight come out the way, and then all three of them, we're gonna see how it play out. I see it playing out. Devin gonna try to make a fight with Tank before Shakur. That's just what I see. Depending on what Tank do, gonna determine what Devin gonna do. Because I know, like, Devin is not just all of a sudden
become vacant, right?
And he's gonna be like, well, now it's time for Shakur. No, Devin has always shown that he got a one-track mind. He gonna pick up where he left off first.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at that either. Pursue where you been at. Again, these people gotta stop being so short-sighted. That's why I say when y'all have these conversations, bro, you have it with the right person. Like, I hear you. Like, the stuff makes sense. People just be looking for a reason to try to discredit or call somebody a duck, I think, because they favor one of the guys too much over the other. With me, I rock with my guy. That's my guy for sure, but not to the point where I'm just not realistic about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looked like they got some business brewing. You know what I'm saying? And either way he go, to me, is not a bad decision. Neither direction is bad for me. That's a real challenge. So if you being realistic, you can't make it a negative no matter which way he decided to go if it's in either of their direction. You get what I'm saying? How could you be crazy? Like, you want a real fight, as long as it's the best fight and the best, that's what you say you want. Any of them mixing it up is a good fight. And it ain't gonna make the one out a duck. All three of them can't fight each other. That's an odd number, bro. They can't all fight right now. You get what I'm saying? So whoever get to who first, I'm cool with. Just as long as, and if I see somebody look like they ducked in the process of two people getting to each other, then I'll call that out, like I keep saying. But it just don't be as cut and dry as what people make it seem from time when it comes to this ducking. You know what I mean? Dudes ain't ducking yet. They gonna get there though. I believe that. I believe they gonna get to each other, man. KEYSHAWN gonna snatch one of them belts. Thrill here, what's good with it, Thrill? Cool. Yeah, he'll really beat him up. They know it. That's why he ain't want to fight. SANTOS, listen, while we doing all this talking, I get it, man. Look, ain't no for sure he gonna fight DEVIN HANEY, but this is why I put this thumbnail together the way I did. It wasn't just about SANTOS keep talking, bro. And this is all fun for me, but he keep talking, bro. He out here putting my boy head on ducks and stuff. He talking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? He could get smoked too, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy done got his feet wet. Look, SANTOS act like, you know what I mean? He can't get punched in his face. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just about one fighter. Nah, Dad got business to handle. What about SANTOS putting my boy head on ducks and stuff? I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that kind of imagery going across my timeline. SANTOS, man, he been calling for it. Like, look, I love to see Shakur fight that dude. I love to see it, man. Anybody that presents a challenge, I want to see Shakur fight anybody who's supposed to fight and anybody that fans say he can't beat. Because I want to see how good he is with any style of fighter. I want to see it. I want to see who gonna give him who the most trouble. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all this. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? How do you see it? Fight anybody. Fight any and everybody. So again, SANTOS seem dangerous enough, right? They won't complain, or will they? After he beat him up, then they'll probably complain.
Yeah, we moving to a beautiful time.
PITBULL first,
right?
He fight Shakur. He got fight. He got beat PITBULL first.
Where PITBULL catch him, Crush? Square across. He catching me one of those the wild hooks he be throwing. Man, crack him in his jaw for a good time.
Cause somebody gotta get put on their ass bag in that fight.
Right.
Two heavy hitters. And
Shakur's the only person that can make that look easy.
The IQ don't.
Yeah, that's a tough task, though, man.
Like that, so
to make either those dudes that dominate each other is a tough task, man. Somebody have to have a real off night.
Hey, I don't think it's easy for me. No matter who win that fight, dude, you're gonna watch both of them get hit more than they ever got hit in their whole life.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I definitely could agree with that. And that'd be fun. I listen, man. We gonna get that fight. When is the question? But I know we gonna get that fight because I know them two gonna fight each other. They too damn competitive not to fight each other, man. They way too competitive not to fight each other.
Man.
Hell, what everybody else talking about. Devin Haney ain't no ducking. Don't call my boy no duck. They ain't no damn ducks. They fight each other. I know they will. From the Bay, most people speak like Bill out here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think nothing wrong with it. I'm always trying to understand. So the more I hear about where he's from, and like you understand why he talked the way he talked. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the guy from the sideline just trying to have something to complain about. Like, I'm like, all right, it makes sense why he talked the way he talked. And then you think about it, your father. Like, would you talk some of the way he talked about your son? If you had one that was, you had a 23, 24-year-old undisputed lightweight champion, would you talk crazy? Because I would. I ain't even trying. I ain't just saying. I'm not just saying. I'm being honest with you. Like, if I got a son now, I'm telling you now, he grow up. He 23 years old. He the undisputed champion. I'm going to be talking crazy. I'm not even lying to y'all. I'm gonna be talking crazy, bro. Any chance I get, they're gonna be tired of me too. So, and that angle right there is me just trying to understand him instead of critique him for it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had my sons 23, 24, undisputed, undefeated, I'll be talking crazy to y'all. You know what I'm saying, in the boxing world. So,
that's
you know what I'm saying? It's just fun. Like,
I
mean, it's entertainment, bro. You know what I mean? I just don't like the personal shit. I hate that, but the other stuff that he do is funny. It'd be funny. It's cool. Good for boxing, bro. That and Dev don't talk that much, so it's good. It's his pops do it for him, so it's cool. Yeah, I think he'll talk when he need to, though. You know what I mean? Salute to BFTB. You see, he got up there and talked up there for a little bit, so I mean, he'll talk when he need to.
Yeah, I do like to see.
I mean,
I would like to see them. I would like to see them kind of wrangling in, because I told you emotions ran high when Bill got to talking on that live. Emotion, I know I can tell emotions ran high for
Jay
Shakur.
Wash, salute family.
Because I heard Shakur in the interview, giving an interview, and he was talking about how he was taken aback by that, bro. He talked about it in the interview about how he know the friends, and he was like, yeah, you know. And when I heard them talking like this, I felt like this. I can tell Shakur was kind of taken aback by that. So I would hope that no matter how this play out, they can, you know, they can salvage a friendship. Cause
yeah, he doing a great job.
Yeah.
You're right. No, my bad, King Judah. You're right. Nah, I'm with you.
Because I think, I ain't gonna lie, boxing to me, that's one of the most purest forms of friendship. You ever notice how sometimes these boxers be bitter rivals, bro, then they grow to be best friends?
Yeah. And you believe it or not, the way Tank and Haney go at each other, to me, the way that's I could see that, them fighting and being cool with each other after that. Because it's like, and nobody ain't gonna change my mind on that. I don't care, because it's this, to me, the situation is similar to Caleb playing David Benavidez. They go crazy. They might even get personal, right? Okay, and I hate the personal shit, but it is what it is. They men, man. They men. They can handle whatever it is they dishing out. They can handle it, right? But look how much they didn't like each other, and look what did they do when them 12 rounds was over with? Dapped each other up, mutual respect. Look, ain't about being soft. They men. They got it in blood, bro. Look, I took Caleb Plant. I took my L. Benavidez, I got my dub. But you know you was challenged more than you ever been challenged in your career. And you got to respect that. And what do I think will happen? And what I always said, if and when they fight each other, they're going to challenge each other more than they ever been challenged in their careers. It's you have to be a salty ass dude to not, unless something happens that you can't come back from, which I don't think it ever will. It's just gonna always be trash talking. Nobody, they ain't stupid. They ain't where they at. They ain't gonna throw their careers away doing nothing stupid. They gonna talk their shit because they supposed to, right? But to get in that ring and fight, man, they're gonna have to. Only a salty individual would not be able to respect that. If this dude just pushed me to the brink in this fight, or pushed me to my limits, like, you have to be a salty ass dude. You know what I'm saying? And again, you have people like, ain't no way Caleb Plant, it'd never be that. I'm like, I'm telling you, those two dudes, they're gonna have to get it in blood and in the ring legally, where they can beat each other up. And I guarantee you, I ain't saying they about to be going fishing and what the paintballing like Sean Porter and Crawford, but it's gonna be some mutual respect. And they even went a step farther.
Well,
and apologize for the bad blood. I don't think they had to do that, but they did it because they men. At the end of the day, they're like, yo, look, man, we done fought 12 rounds. 36 minutes, bro. Hey, man, look, we ain't got nothing to be pissed off about. We left it in the ring, and that's where we're going to leave it at. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it's about. Pac-Man, ATL, Tay, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through.
Yeah, I got a question for you, bro.
and he bit his ear off. You get what I'm saying? That's something you almost can't come back from, and they cool. So again, I hope they fight for a number of different reasons, other than just to see who the best. Because that's where the respect gonna come in, and that's how until then, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be talking the way they're gonna be talking, and it is what it is. I like it. William Old School, what's good, brother? How you feeling? Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch the like button, man. We just gonna cook for a little while longer, man. They both have a mutual friend and truck, right? They do.
I just got a question for you though, dude.
What's up? What's up, bro?
You see this, because I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and I want to know your opinion. I honestly believe that, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm being all the way real. Yeah, they three dudes to be respected, Tank, Devin, and Shakur, bro. But I feel like what Shakur did last night, well, not last night, when he fought, that was a marker, bro. I think that was Shakur stamping himself, and I think that was the beginning of Tank stepping away, bro. I just don't see, after what Shakur did, Shakur already let us know he wanted Tank. He said that a long time ago, and Devin. Then he just vocalized in front of the whole world he want Devin. I don't see Tank interjecting himself in the middle again. He never been that type of dude to me. Like, he never been like Shakur and Devin, where he's like, hey, don't forget about me. I want to fight too. I don't see him doing that, bro. I see him, Shakur basically put him in the shadows, and I feel like he's gonna stay there. I feel like Devin the only one that's gonna be like, gonna call him out of the shadows. Hey, I want to fight you again. But I really feel like Tank comfortable, bro, fighting these showcase fights for money. I don't think I think he gonna be in the shadows, bro.
I could see why you could say that. You know what I mean? Some people feel like the way he's moved in the past, it tell you that. But I think some of that was kind of due to, you know, he had a guy that was moving him a certain way, right? I always said that. And the reason why I was glad for him to move away from Floyd and be his own man, not for nothing, no negative purpose, right? For him to just, because he could do it. I know he could do it, be his own man. And I think, you know, getting away from him, you just got one less person to blame for why the fights ain't being made, right? And then sometimes I listen to some of the things I hear Calvin Ford say when he speak on conversations that they have in terms of like fighting guys and wanting to be great and things like that. So I try to give them the benefit of the doubt and think that, you know, there's no way that you can truly be the guy that you set out to be if you don't fight the guys that are the absolute best, or the guys that people feel like will give you the absolute best challenge in your weight class. Like, there's only so long or so many of these showcase fights that you can fight. For those people that say that, there's only so many of those. So it's like, at some point, you got to deal with self. And you get what I'm saying? Like, shit is shit. Like, you know who the cream of the crop is. And if you finding other guys to constantly fight and not them, then that's going to look crazy. So I don't expect them to move that way. Because, again, man, I think he believe in himself. I think his team believe in themselves. And I think, fans at some point will demand more. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think we do it now. And I think, you know, as these fights go on, you know, these opponents, there's less of those guys, those in-between guys, those quality, but not the actual absolute top. There's not enough of those to go around when you a talent like Tank. You get what I'm saying? And people gonna hold you to a standard that they expect you to perform at, that we know you could perform at. And I think, you know, in the effort to, you know, to understand the people, because don't never take your positioning for granted, right? And I think just going that route, that would be avoiding people, right? And I just don't expect them to do that. And I think you lose the people that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, knockouts are cool, but you know how fans get. They're gonna start asking, who you knocking out, or why you ain't fought this one. And I don't think I think he's smarter than that. You get what I'm saying? I think he believes in himself more than that. But I could understand people that's a little reluctant and feel like, nah, he might be comfortable, because if you might have some examples where you could look at him saying he's comfortable, but I think in stepping out and being his own man, he's gonna have to be uncomfortable, so to speak, if that's the word. You know what I'm saying? And that's going for the absolute top. And I don't see why he wouldn't, because there's no way you can't be confident in yourself having the kind of success that he's had. You get what I'm saying? I know you believe in yourself. You got a team that believe in you. That shit gotta matter for something. So, you know, I just hope it ain't. You know, I hope I'm right. We'll see, but I try to give all these dudes the benefit of the doubt. Not all of them, but just with them top guys, because when you are a top guy, you got to fight other top guys, right? You can't. There's no other way to go. You can't keep. You get what I'm saying? You can't avoid it, bro. You got to fight people. Like people, they will flat out call you a duck if you don't fight guys that's in your weight class and they really there with you. And there's no. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to be a good enough a reason that you can come up with as to why you didn't fight somebody. You get what I'm saying? So. You know,
he said one of them was next,
too, like public, the people gonna demand this shit is what I'm saying. If he don't stand on it, which I think he will, but if not, people gonna demand it. All right, West, salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. Both dogs, absolutely, man. I try to have like faith in all of them that they'll make these fights, right? But it's just a matter of not taking your positioning for granted, and don't let nothing stop you from being great, meaning not even yourself. Don't let nothing somebody said to you, nothing. It's about being great, bro. And it's about getting in there with the absolute best. I don't give a damn what they said about you. That should be more reason to punch somebody in the mouth to me. So I'm gonna always think that. Now, yeah, he really different, man. He different. They all special to me. Like, you get what I'm saying? When you don't really pick sides like I don't, you could appreciate all of them, bro. All of them. So you know, I just want to, you know, I'm a Jersey guy. Y'all know that's my boy. But I rock with all of them, man. Ortiz versus Shakur is a fight. Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying Fate. So again, just to chop it up a bit more and, you know, kind of transition a little bit away from them. It is what it's gonna be with them, right? Them the guys. But I always have a runner up in mind too. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, you got KEYSHAWN and Frank Martin, you know. KEYSHAWN's talking like he want that Frank Martin smoke, but people act like it can't happen, right? Or he's not ready. So, you know, what about Frank? I know KEYSHAWN Davis and Jermaine Ortiz. I know you just said Shakur, but nah, let's see. You get what I'm saying? If y'all feel like he ain't ready for Frank, because I'm pretty sure people pick Frank to beat Jermaine Ortiz, right? Because they love Frank Martin right now. So why not? Why not throw KEYSHAWN Davis in there with him? Why not to see where he at, right? He ain't a champion. None of that, right? He been in there with Lomachenko. He a quality win, right? I'm pretty sure people won't complain if KEYSHAWN got in the ring with him. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? I would absolutely love to see that fight.
So did you see the Blue Blood did put a video up? I didn't get a chance to watch. I was wondering if you did. What he said, what Bob Arum was saying that he opened to making that fight with KEYSHAWN and Frank.
Yeah, I caught it. If I remember, he was saying if EJ is to make the fight with Bud Crawford, then, you know, then okay, cool. Then he's willing to make, you know, KEYSHAWN and Frank Martin, something along those lines. And I heard somebody had asked the question, like, you know, what one got to do with the other? Why you can't just make the fight? And I think Bob Arum was kind of playing off of him hearing KEYSHAWN said he would like to fight Frank Martin as a co-main event on EJ and Bud fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart as hell. Why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Right. It'd be cool. Again, it's just like I when people come here, I just try to add more perspective and open people's minds up a little bit. Stop being so short-sighted, yo. There's more ways than one to get the fights that we want. I'm telling you, it is. It really is. So that'll make a lot of sense, man. And again, it'll make him stand on business. You said you wanted it, and I hope they do. You get what I'm saying? Because some tell me something could be brewing with them. So you just never know. I'm optimistic because, again, I can't find one reason that these people come up with in boxing why fights can't happen. I don't care about no side of the street. Like I said, that's imaginary. Dudes is healthy and in the same weight class, a promoter and network shit. That's not enough. That's not a good enough reason no more. Not in 2023, bro. That's dead. That's not good enough reason for somebody not to fight. Is that dude healthy? Yeah. Do they really want to fight? Yeah. Make it happen. That's where I'm at. I don't want to hear, well, he on that side and he on this network. I don't care about none of that. That shit is garbage. That's terrible excuse, man. That's bad for boxing. You know, to give us BS reasons why fights can't happen. I don't want to hear that. That man keep calling Frank Martin. Please make that fight if that's what he want. But facts, Rip, Jermaine Ortiz, KEYSHAWN, good fight, yo. You know what I mean? I know nobody won't complain about that. Let's see where he really at. You get what I'm saying? I always try to next man up. Even, you know, not just Devin for Shakur. All right, Dev got business right now. Devin Santos keep running his mouth. I love to see the fight. You get what I'm saying? It's another dangerous guy, right? Jared Anderson, he get a lot of flack Put him in there with Dillian White or Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Let him beat him up. Somebody, you get what I'm saying? They complained about him this weekend. Like, God damn, bro. What did he do wrong? He got in there. He didn't wear a pimp suit. For y'all that's still mad that when he wore the pimp outfit to the ring, that young man can't have no damn fun. People be so mad. He got in there, beat the guy up, broke his face up real quick. They like, oh my God, he just fought a bum. That dude, go watch it. People that's calling George Arias a bum probably ain't even go watch none of the highlights, no tape, no nothing on him. Just gonna call him a bum. That is the first fight he got in there and did not fight. I'll let you know that. He did not. He must have been in there with a totally different, you know what I mean, caliber of fighter or something, because he did not behave how you will see. Go look him up. He will not behave. That's a good boxer. He just was in there with a much better guy that wasn't playing with him.
That's what happened with somebody way better than you, man. But I
don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand the hate he get either, because if I'm not mistaken, every fight he has so far been a stoppage, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And he not doing it. It's not like I'm not taking nothing from Wilder, but it's not like he was just blessed with this crazy God-given power. Even though he does have that power, he doing a lot of this with a combination of power and skill.
Right. And that's why I'm like, people, can we put in perspective that he's very young and he looks very promising? Why do people he's hyped? They hyping him up too much. They're saying he's like this one and that one. That's one person, man. We don't give a damn about what that one person's saying. What do we think as a community? We building. We know he the goods. Let's start there. Fuck with somebody else comparing them to. We know that's, if you don't know skill, just say you don't know skill when you see it when it's a heavyweight. Because that dude is good, man. Y'all complain about him getting hit. He didn't get really touched in this fight. He broke that guy. I know the dude didn't really fight, but look how he broke him. Look how he went about his business. It could have went a lot more rounds for a dude that wasn't throwing punches back and really opening himself up. He still figured out a way to break him down fast and quick. Dude face already, like when he broke and finished him, he looked like he went at least 5 or 6 rounds already with the way his face was busted up. I'm like, man, y'all, I don't understand how y'all people don't like boxing, bro. Ain't no way you like boxing. Because we got into this negative mindset about complaining about every opponent. Then even when it's a undefeated quality opponent, they say, well, who did he beat? He didn't beat anybody. He's not good. It's like, damn, bro. Who he supposed to fight? You know what I mean? Somebody said put him in there with Wilder. Like, come on, man. Like, damn, yo. Y'all don't like Jared Anderson? What is there not to like? And I personally, I like the pimp outfit. I thought he was fly. I thought he was chilling. Know what I'm saying? Thought he was having fun. It's just supposed to be fun, bro. He about to go out there and risk his life. He can't have a little bit of fun on the ring walk, bro. Yeah. Facts, yo, God's self. This is what I say. He really a big baby. I've been saying this for a while. He really a big baby, right? They should fight for the name. They should fight for the name, but he's really a big baby, though, bro. He looked good, Mike. You get what I'm saying? Y'all said he got hit a lot. He's aware of the criticism. So when you're aware of the criticism, you go in the gym and you work on them things. He know what people saying. Hey, the dude look good. Pick his shots well. He used that jab, break his guy down. He showed patience. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. He look like a quality fighter to me. He like a quality young prospect, 3 years old, I believe. Nah, man, you got to appreciate that. You got to appreciate that, because if that was your younger brother or your cousin or like your neighbor, you'll be like, yeah, my neighbor, my neighbor was in there. Yeah, that's not, you seen him get the knockout? You'll be going crazy, yeah. But instead, we don't know him, so we like, nah, he's really not fighting nobody. He gets hit too much. I don't know. I don't think he's that good. It's like, whatever, yo. Name a better heavyweight prospect than Big Baby right now. Name a better heavyweight prospect than Big Baby. Said because of the marketing, they treat him like a prospect. A good matchup. It wasn't too hard. A decent fighter. But see, listen, it's all subjective, man. It's all subjective. My thing is this, man. These fighters are good. We just grade them too tough because we don't get punched in the face for a living. And how I know this, because it's like, for instance, right? You got people slandering. They going crazy about Anthony Yeager as an opponent for KEYSHAWN. But then you have other guys that box that have a much different assessment. And it's constant. I see a constant in boxing. We get up here, we have these builds. People get in the comment section. They rate these fighters so lowly, so poorly, say they ain't did shit, they can't fight. Then you hear actual guys that do this shit for a living have a much different assessment I find that to be math. It's not a coincidence that the assessment of the average person typing in the chat and the assessment of a fighter that got punched in the face is so far different. It's like night and day. And Just Do aims to be more in the middle of that. I'm not trying, again, it's not saying that your opinion is wrong because your assessment is more harsh, but it's less reasonable. Like we really be killing these fighters. Nothing is never good. No opponent, and again, all year I've been hearing people trash every fight that happens. This opponent is trash. This one ain't fought nobody. KEYSHAWN Davis, he ain't fighting nobody. How many fights KEYSHAWN got? He got 8 fights, but he still ain't fighting nobody. When the first time I heard KEYSHAWN Davis wasn't fighting nobody realistically that I can remember, I think he was 5-0. They said he wasn't fighting nobody. I was like, man, I give up. Yeah, I quit. I don't care about what he's saying, bro. Would y'all leave a young kid alone and let him be great? Let him talk his shit, bro. Because if he was a damn mute, they'd be complaining about him being too quiet. Big Baby knocking out everybody and he don't talk and they begging him to talk. They never satisfy. And he's stretching people with skill and all that. So I don't want to hear it. He ain't talking. You know what they doing? You really don't talk too much. Well, why is that? Because he don't like you dudes. Then when you get a guy that talk, y'all can nail him to the cross. He get in the ring. He win every single round. He figuring shit out. He not struggling. I get the opponent is not crazy, but that don't dismiss the fact that he fighting a former Olympian, somebody with pedigree. We have to have more responsible assessments. Our assessments suck as a community. Our assessments suck, and I'm calling people out. Y'all be overly critical of these fighters, man. This is why when the fighters hear the shit that we be saying, they don't rock with it. We be way off the mark. We just sound like a dude typing in the chat that don't know shit. I'm telling you. Anthony Yegedai wasn't that impressed. Rolly knocked him out in 5 rounds, and KEYSHAWN should have did it in 2.5 rounds. Like, shut up. They're not the same fighter, bro. Styles make fights. Rolly rough as hell. If y'all don't even know if people watched it, I seen the Anthony Yegedai fight when he knocked him out. I seen it. But damn, you got to get a man more credit. He's not as strong as Rolly. You can obviously see that. You can see he don't hit as hard as Rolly, right? But he got some good pop behind his punch. He broke his man down, went to the body well. He didn't get hit with silly shots. He was styling on him. He showboated a little bit. He was entertaining for the people, and he got him out of there in 9 rounds. I don't see the issue. No, I don't. He better than what people giving him credit, and I'm vouching for KEYSHAWN all year until he show me he ain't moving right. Until I see he ain't moving right, I'm rocking with 100%. I rock with KEYSHAWN Davis. He better than what people giving him credit for. It's the reason why he medaled in the Olympics. I could see it. I had Jahan Ingram up here. I know he a young fighter making his way up, but when he actually fight, he actually got in the ring with him. He said right off the bat, the young king said he see what the hype is about with KEYSHAWN Davis. That's what he said. He said that dude could fight. Yeah, Kello, what's good, my bro? Yeah. He hard on him. I'm just trying to get people to not be hard. Look, be hard on the fighters, but we be going too hard. Like every fighter is trash and nobody's a good opponent. Nah, bro. Boxing don't go like that. That's why they don't be rocking with us as content creators, because we just get up here and people allow the amount of people that subscribe to them and the amount of people in their chat that make them feel like they could just go nuts on every fighter that fight. Everybody, pardon me, y'all. Nobody good. Everybody's trash. He ain't fought nobody. This dude ain't shit. This dude got 35 fights and he got 6, but he still ain't fighting nobody. This is not really a challenge. He fought a really C- level fighter. It's a D level fighter. It's like, yo, shut up, yo. He fought a guy that got way more pro experience than him. That matters, man. We got to start making more sense. It's a reason why the fighters assess a certain way and we assess a totally different way. And I'm trying to lump myself in here with these folks, and I shouldn't be, because I'm way more logical than people that be just typing shit. Like, man, KEYSHAWN fought a guy in his 8th professional fight that had what, 20, he was 26 too. That's 20. He had 29 fights, almost a 30-fight veteran, former Olympian. I think he fought a solid test for a guy with under 10 fights. That's what I think. I don't think he should fight. I don't know who he's supposed to fight that makes people feel like he's not one of the guys. But I think KEYSHAWN Davis gonna prove some people wrong. I do. Some people gonna have to eat some crow. Y'all gonna have to eat some crap. They're gonna have to eat some crap. Look better in his last. From fight, but you can't compare to Riddick Bowe. Ghost still stuck on that Riddick Bowe comment. He ain't letting that one go. You speaking of, you give him credit. From what I see, majority of people calling him pound for pound caliber talent. How much credit do you want us to give him? I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Y'all ain't gotta give him the just due. I'm gonna do it. I don't care what nobody else rate him. I don't know about pound for pound. That's all subjective. So that's people put too much into other people's opinions. First of all, pound for pound is just my opinion. I don't care how accurate they feel like it is. It's just your opinion at the end of the day. Nobody's wrong for their opinion of Jared Anderson, but if you're saying he's hype, you are wrong. If you're saying Jared Anderson, Jared Big Baby Anderson is hype, you're wrong. That's not hype. The dude is the goods. People just, if you don't like him, just say you don't like him. Just say that, but to say he's not good, nah, I don't care. Again, Ghost, I give him the credit. I'm just due for a reason. It's only one of me. They ain't got, y'all can keep slighting the fighters. I'm gonna keep giving these dudes they just do. I'm one of a kind, bro. Jared Anderson is the goods. He's not a hype job. He's a real damn good fighter, and I look forward to seeing him possibly become a heavyweight champion of the world. That's what I think. I think he's that kind of talent. I think he's only gonna get better. I think he puts the work in. He lives the right kind of lifestyle. And because of that, he's gonna go far. You dig what I'm saying? He's gonna go far. He fights with 200. All that stuff is subjective, man. It's all subjective. Yo, dudes be fighting guys with good pedigrees and good pro experience and not getting no credit for it. I don't know who the hell he's supposed to fight with less than 10 fights. Like I said before, man, he fighting dudes that's far more experienced than him as a pro, and he's handling them. He's looking pretty damn good doing it. Like we at a point in boxing where all we do is complain. He's calling out Frank Martin. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, and people mad at him for that. Like, y'all act like Frank, not y'all. Some people act like the gap in skill level with him and Frank Martin is so significant that he can't compete with him, that Frank Martin is just get in there and wash him. No, the hell he won't. No, he won't. I don't know what the hell y'all watching. What makes y'all think that KEYSHAWN wouldn't be able to compete with him? You get what I'm saying? The dude is a smart young fighter, bro. Even if he lose, he's not gonna just get dominated, bro. I don't believe that. I'm telling you, I don't. I just don't. I know what I know what I'm watching. I'm not stuck on what KEYSHAWN is saying as a young, confident fighter that's sparring with some of the best fighters that boxing got to offer, doing well with them, then getting in the ring and beating these dudes' ass. And a dude that, you know, just was in the Olympics competing with the best of the best. I'm not mad at his confidence. It's not like it's blind confidence. Look at fucking Blair Cobb. Look at Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb still talk more crazy than KEYSHAWN Davis. People can't even think of the most craziest thing KEYSHAWN Davis is saying. They think calling out Frank Martin is ludicrous. Like, it's not, bro. It's not. It's not crazy for him to do that. It's not. It's no more crazy than David Morrell saying he want to fight David Benavidez. There ain't no damn difference. Both former Olympians, right? All right, then. It ain't crazy. That fight will be a damn good fight. It's not no lopsided matchup. I don't know why people think that. That dude, even if he's losing, he's going to be competitive the entire fight. I'm not saying, I'm picking Frank Martin to beat him. But what I'm telling you is I ain't picking him to wash him. That ain't what I'm picking him to. And you give KEYSHAWN a little more seasoning, man, maybe the conversation will be a little different. But as it stands, I think he's a good fighter. La D, salute to the queen. Yeah, man. I be on every day. I come on at 4:00. Just so if you're ever free, I'm here. I'm here for a salute to the queen. Salute to you. How you feeling? He got a bad fight, but he was terrible. You know, he was terrible. Offensively, well, he ain't have nothing to offer. And I think that was to the level of the fighter that he was in there with. You get what I'm saying? I seen him fight other guys, and I seen him actually fight. He ain't had no work for KEYSHAWN. He ain't know what to do to him. I promise you he didn't. He ain't know what to do with him. And from me watching the fight close, like, he didn't know what to do. I swear he didn't. He didn't know what to do. Even when he was throwing his punches well, he wasn't even confident. I'm like, yeah, KEYSHAWN done got in his head. He too confident. He tagging him. He stinging him. KEYSHAWN looked a lot more fluid with his punches. Somebody pointed that out to me, and I agree with it. He did. He looked a lot more fluid with his punches this trip, and I liked it. Yeah, man, me too. He the goods. That's all I'm saying. Like, let's support our talent in boxing and stop shitting on it. We be shitting on the talent in boxing, bro. Everybody's a hype job. Like, yo, what the hell? Damn. Big people still calling Big Baby hype. Well, who you gonna have to knock out? What he gotta do? Dude is good, bro. Is he the best thing since sliced bread? I ain't never said that, but he a damn good talent. You gotta know good talent when you see it. Athletic, check. power, check. Attention to work on things that he lack, check. You get what I'm saying? Handling business. He don't play with his food either. He hurt you in there. Big Baby is mean in there, man. Yeah, every comment say Jared versus Frank Sanchez. I need to see. I love to see that, bro. I love to see Big Baby and Frank Sanchez. Man, let's see it. Let's see it, bro. Let's see it. Sometimes KEYSHAWN fights majority is giving them pound for pound. I mean, again, Ghost, you know, Twitter is like, you know, Twitter is like, let me see, like, what's the craziest thing I've seen on Twitter? Damn, I don't know, but they get wild on Twitter. Twitter be like, whatever. That's a war. Yeah, facts. I'm old to remember watching Bo on free TV. Anderson, big and strong, and will punish you. Right. You get what I'm saying? It's there's things that could remind you of them in a sense, right? But nobody is a carbon copy of another fighter, bro. Everybody got their own, you know what I mean, juice. KEYSHAWN versus Shakur. Let's see. I throw him in there. Go out. He said he's good. I don't like dude because he got beef with one of my brothers who beat him 3 times. Oh, he talking about KEYSHAWN. Omega Red, salute family. Appreciate you pulling up. What's good? Kello said Jared should fight a jobber. Hey, Kello, I was thinking about that. That popped in my head too. I was just thinking they wouldn't do it. I was about to put him in the thumbnail. I promise you. I was even saying Philippe Hargovich too. What y'all think about Hargovich and Big Baby, yo? Right, what y'all think about Hargovich and Big Baby? I think that'd be a damn good fight, man. I think that'd be a good fight, yo. What y'all think, man? I think so. 35 fights with no amateur experience is not subjective. It's factual. Wise Loma come pro. Ghost, what you talking about, Ghost? What you talking about now, man? What you talking about, man? I'm just, I don't know, man. A lot of times, man, this shit just a tick for tack, man. It is what it is. It's like I don't tell nobody how to think. You know, you free thinkers over here, man. I rock with everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I think what I think too. I feel like my assessments of fighters is a lot more logical than a lot of people. A lot. You know what I'm saying? People be personal with these fighters that they never fucking met in their life. They be wishing bad on them and all types of weird ass shit. So for me, like I said, Big Baby is the goods. I don't care who don't like him. I like him. I don't care about amateur fights. Who had this? He's the goods. KEYSHAWN Davis is the goods. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go a little bit further since Ghost in here running his jibs. KEYSHAWN Davis is a higher skilled athlete and a more skilled boxer from what I've seen than Tito Mercado. I know that might burst your bubble, but yeah, I'm gonna say that. And I like Tito. I hope he come back. But I think from what I've seen, I think KEYSHAWN got more he's more technically and fundamentally sound, if you want to be honest with you. I think so. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Yeah, man. Omega, man. Too much, man. We don't appreciate the sport. All we do is get in the conversation. Oh, he's not fighting anybody. Oh, his mouth. He's talking like he got 40 fights. Oh, my God. And then when you ask him, what's the craziest thing he said? Crickets. I ain't trying to hear that shit. KEYSHAWN is no different than Blair Cobb talk mad shit. And he a damn 30-something-year-old prospect. KEYSHAWN, what, 23? Come on, man. The dude talk shit because he good like that. Man, ain't nobody proving him wrong. Ain't nobody proving him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody proving him wrong. The fight audience, it was packed. Man, it was packed. I ain't gonna lie. It was packed. It was packed in there. Everybody had a good time. It was a fight that took place in there while Shakur Stevenson was fighting. Somebody got their ass whooped in there. Right close, like a couple rows away from ringside. A couple rows from ringside. Somebody got the ass whooped. But it was packed in there. Bruce Carrington initially got the crowd like hyped because his performance, he came out and fought like a boss. Let me big him up real quick. Shushu is the goods, y'all. He another one. I hope y'all seen that Shushu Carrington performance, yo. That dude going places. He fought like a real boss. He wasn't playing with Brandon Chambers, yo. He came in there to hurt that. He came in there to hurt him, and he wasn't playing no games. Shushu was not playing no games, y'all. No games. He walked straight to his man intelligently with intelligent pressure. It just broke him down fast and got him out of there, bro. Shushu was very impressive. I don't think it happens unless it's mandated. I feel that too, Akello. I definitely feel that, bro. Hey, man, Akello, let me get Akello his just due, man. I be getting notifications late, bro. You had hit the Cash App yesterday.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
And salute to my bro Jim too as well in that cash app.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro, man. Much respect to everybody in the building, man. And again, I don't want to change nobody's mind. I'm just giving y'all perspective. We got to start supporting boxing by doing our homework better. Stop having personals against fighters that you never met in your life, saying weird ass shit, not being able to give dudes credit because you don't like them. Like that's weird. It's a guy you never met. Like I don't know. You know what I mean? So again, I heard Blair Cobb talk a lot more crazy than KEYSHAWN Davis do. KEYSHAWN just talk with a whole lot of confidence, bro. That's all. Talk with a whole lot of confidence. The shit, if I was sparring with Bud Crawford, knowing how good Bud Crawford is, sparring with Shakur Stevenson, knowing how good he is, and other top fighters, and holding my own and doing well, I'll be talking shit too. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be talking cash shit. Because if I can hang with Bud Crawford and I can hang with Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to beat the hell out these prospects. Damn right, I'm going to be talking crazy. Yeah, Troy, another one. Troy Isley. Didn't get a knockout, but just like Ghost said, Matt, a lot of skill. Troy is very smart in the ring, very comfortable in the ring. I like his shot selection. I like his patience in there, yo. Troy just going to get better gradually. I see him gradually just getting better and being at the top of his division. I do. I like Troy Isley, yo. I like he got good punching power. He got a real good uppercut. He's smart defensively as well. He's patient in there. You get what I'm saying? You can just see him getting better. You can make him see him making those subtle strides and just getting better with each fight. I like Troy Isley, yo. Nah, Troy, another one. Go see another one. I like him. I like Troy, man. I like him. Yeah, it was a fight. Yeah, it was a damn man. Dude got his ass beat. He was talking crazy too. He was talking crazy. Dude just started punched in on him. I said, damn. Woo. But I ain't gonna lie. You know what? You know what's crazy about that fight, Fate? As big as that fight was, I didn't see that fight when Shakur was fighting. I promise you, I ain't see it. I was into the fight. I promise you. I completely ignored it, bro. But yeah, man. Carrington was another one. Shoe. Calvin Davis needs some more work. Good performance, but he just needs some more work. He was smothering his work a lot, and he's a tall dude, so he gotta start fighting with his range and learning to take a step back and stop smothering his own work. But Shoe came out. Yo, I'm telling you, did y'all see Shoe though? Now he fight different, bro. That dude don't fight like he got under 10 fights. I'm telling you right now, Bruce Carrington do not fight like he got under 10 fights. That dude fight like a boss in there. A boss in there, bro. Good defense, catching shots on the gloves, man. Yo, dude, making dude miss, making him pay, walking this man down. Like, dude look more muscular, but like, you know, muscles don't win fights, but Shoe treated him like he was a little boy in him. He little boyed him, yo. He little boyed him, man. He little boyed him, man. Salute to you, Brody. Much love and appreciation, man. Always holding me down, bro. Always salute to Keller. But yeah, man. Troy Broward, yeah, it was nice. Yeah, man. Troy got some real skills, man. He's nice, bro. Troy is nice, man. I like him. Lee was nice. Yeah. You know, he gonna get better. It's all good. He gonna get better, man. I like Troy Isley, man. I just see him making the right kind of strides. Yeah, and again, yeah, look at Kello. After me being like having that weird energy with Blair, like I had to catch myself. Like, I don't know this dude. He just promoting himself, bro. All he doing is trying to promote himself. Why am I mad at that? I'm not mad at it. Yo, promote yourself, talk crazy. But if you call AB out again, Blair, you call AB out again, I'm getting champ on you on everything. Don't call AB out, though. You call AB out one more time, I'm gonna get champ on your helmet. Yeah, you don't call my boy AB out like that. Don't do that. Don't do my boy like that. Big bright future for right now. He just is ready for the top guys. Nah, but Will, you always realistic about him though. You always a realistic step below the top four. And hey, man, see, and you that your whole comment, Will, is realistic. Not you though. You realistic always though, bro. And again, I'm not saying he no crazy world beater, y'all. I ain't saying that, but that dude good, yo. KEYSHAWN Davis could fight. I seen him fight twice with good seats both times. That dude, he's a pretty good polished fighter for where he at. I ain't gonna say he complete yet, but he's a good polished fighter. He still got some stuff to work on, like utilizing the jab consistently and things like that. Controlling the distance and range. He did a very good job at doing that in this fight, picking his shots real well, going to the body. He's learning in there, y'all. That's what you want to look for. You're not looking for a guy to just, wow, did you see how that's unrealistic? But you're looking for him to get in there and strategically break his man down, win rounds, figure stuff out, and get his guy out of there. That's what he did, yo. That's what he did. You know what I mean? Troy's amazing prospect, one of them guys no one speaks on. Nah, but we gonna keep speaking on them ghosts because we really like Troy Isley over here. I had him in the thumbnail on the other one, though, Ghost, when I was doing a post fight. So I rock with Troy Isley, yo. Yeah. Yo, the way I could have faked all them chairs they was knocking down in there, bro. They was knocking down. They was going crazy in there, bro. Bam versus Sonny Edwards. I would love to see it. I think Sonny Edwards get beat up and possibly stop late. I really do. I think Sonny Edwards really get beat up by Bam. And I think Bam beats his ass. And fought with a broken jaw, he proven dog, yo. That just make it worse, Fate. Eric Black, salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. See Abdullah Mason next. You ain't catch his last one, Eric? You ain't catch Abdullah? He just fought the weekend before, bro. He caught like a first-round knockout. He bodied somebody quick as hell. You ain't just see Abdullah? He another one, man. Them dudes special, man. I just think what you seeing, like, they ahead of the curve, Blair. The big fight, the build-up will be epic. I ain't mad, and I'm not against it, Kello, because, again, bro, Just Do is trying to be more understanding instead of a guy that's always just criticizing in a negative manner. I want to understand, bro, as much as I can. So in me trying to understand Blair Cobb as a fighter, all he's doing is promoting himself. Why does that make people mad? I don't give a damn I don't care if he call out Wilder, yo. Nah, don't go that far, Blair. That's gonna piss me off. I took it too far. Don't go that far though. But I don't care if he call out Spence and whoever, bro. I'm cool. Call him out. Call him out. I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Khalil Cole, another one. Nah, Khalil Cole, he nice. I like him too. Ghost. I like him too. Salute, Eric. How you feeling, Brody? Appreciate you stopping through. I like Khalil Cole. He another one. Like him, and I like, what's the other guy's name at 54? Charles Conwell. I like Conwell. Yeah. He caught that. Nah, don't tell him don't go that far, Ghost. I ain't gonna like him if he do that and be pissed off. Salute to my bro Mike putting color in that chat again as always, man. Who you think more talent between Carrington or Mason? Whew. Man, why you do me like that, Mike? Damn. Do me like that. Man, yo. Them dudes both got real tremendous upside. I would probably lean towards Mason because he's a bigger guy. He's the bigger guy. And I believe they both right now, like they're both top quality prospects. Like you're not gonna see a ton of guys better than Carrington and what Mason doing right now. Respectfully, I don't think so. I think they're very comparable. Like they're different styles, of course, but I'm talking about like talent and the ceiling. It's comparable, right? But if I had to like pick one for the long haul, I think I'd go with Mason just being a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? Potential for more upside, just being bigger and just as skillful. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations like tick for tack, man. But salute to my bro Mike. Much love and appreciation.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to Mike. Much love and appreciation. Yeah, I lean towards Mason. But it's a tough pick because Carrington is by far one of the best young fighters that we got. I don't care about where he's moving up or down or the money. Right, Kurt. We just want to see the great fights. And again, I try to understand as much as the business side of it as I can so I can make sense out of things that don't happen when we expect them to. I think a lot of times that's what be going on. It's very similar to what happened with this Crawford and EJ fight. I think it's a lot of the business side that as fans that we're impatient to try to understand. And to a certain degree, I understand we shouldn't have to deal with all that. We should just be able to get news that we got us a fight and go buy us a ticket and enjoy us a fight, right? But, you know, the business always gets in the way. I got Sonny Edwards against Bam. Yeah, I don't. I think Bam is just more skilled, better fighter than him. Definitely after seeing him fight with a broke jaw. Definitely got lots of dog in him. Lots of dog in him. I mean, called the guy who can very possibly put an L on his record, right? I'm glad it's not there. The line, just a couple of boxers, right? Like, and it's we got some good stuff going on. You get what I'm saying? We got some good stuff going on. Oh, you caught it. Doolin Mason gonna fight again. Yeah, he got a fight coming up again, bro. They keeping him super busy, and I love it because he's smoking everything, man. With my bro Kirk Douglas, man. Salute to my bro Kirk Douglas, man, and that soup and that Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shoot to my dog Kirk, man. Appreciate you, bro. Player Cobb's another Rolly. Yeah, he just be talking. Even Rolly don't make me mad no more, y'all. You almost hype Flair. Yeah, too much. You heard me. I had to catch myself. Yeah, Blair, if you listening, bro, don't get bogus, y'all. Don't get bogus. I will get champ on you if you call. Don't get crazy. Call the rest of them dudes out. Virgil, Boots. Yeah, call them out. I'm cool. I get what you doing, bro. Because if Ryan Garcia could do it, you could do it, right? Cool. I ain't mad at you. Yo, go fight him. Yeah, I like Khalil Cole. Man. Because he has all that. yeah. That's why I say he called my boy Broner out one more time, though. I'm getting champ on him, though. That would be a great fight. It's tough. Shushu versus Abdullah is very tough. Because I love Carrington, man. I got to see him fight twice, too, so far, Bruce. Got to see him fight twice. Seen Shakur fight twice. Seen KEYSHAWN fight twice. Got to see Jared Anderson, which is great. It was a great night, and I got to meet some good people from this YouTube community, man. That's solid, real people, man. Undercard, salute the undercard boxing again. He's a dope person in real life. Salute the athletic mind. He's a dope person in real life. My boy Eli, salute to him. Who else? Salute to Mike Biggs boxing. He a dope real person in real life. And salute to my cousin Ashley's Corner. Dope people, y'all. Dope people in real life. So if y'all ever run into undercard, Ash, Mike Biggs, Eli, athletic mind, they solid people in real life, y'all. Solid people in real life, man. Khalil Cole from Jersey, too. And I'm from Jersey, too, Mr. Holmes. So salute to Khalil Cole. I'm going to start showing more love to him as he can have his fights, man. So anybody from Jersey, not just Jersey, I support boxing, but I really want to make sure I push every fighter from Jersey. So if it's anybody that I'm not mentioning, y'all, bring it up to me. I'll make sure I show love to the hometown. Got to, man. Got to. I rock with Khalil Cole, though. I like him. The living shot. I think so too, 10K. Salute to 10K, man. Cole from Jersey, yeah, man. So I rock with Khalil Cole. Tanker Garcia, give me a breakdown. For me, look, Ryan is brave, man. Ryan is brave for taking that fight. I respect him for it, right? But as it stands, his inexperience, his lack of being battle tested, his immaturity, and then his things that he do in the ring, like his flaws, are going to get him hurt. And then outside of the things that he's deficient at, like leaving the chin in the air, the relying on his athletic ability too much, is going to get him in trouble. Him being too brave for his own good. I know that's going to surprise some people. Brian is going to be too brave for his own good to a certain degree, I think, too. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, his mentality. He's very immature, too. Tank is, look how he trained as opposed to how Tank trained. He even trains like an immature fighter. He don't even look like he know what he's supposed to do when he hitting a heavy bag. He just throw hard hooks at the heavy bag. That's not the purpose of a heavy bag. I'm pretty sure. No boxer, no trainer, but I'm pretty sure the purpose of a heavy bag is to not see how hard you can hit it just with hooks. It's a reason. It's like Tank doing real work. He's not. You get what I'm saying? He's training 3 days a week with Joe Goosen and 4 days by himself. It's stuff like that that's going to really get him hurt. He run around here playing, and this is just my opinion, y'all. He likes the pictures. He like getting all his picture taken that many times for free. That's what Ryan Garcia like. He like all the attention, the cameras. You gotta think he in the model boys heaven, bro. He could go do a set of push-ups, go hit the bag a couple times, take his shirt off and flex, oil up, and they keep taking pictures of him and you get what I'm saying? He got all type of cameras. They ask him, man, he in heaven, bro. Ryan already won. Y'all don't even get it. He about to make a bag, bro. He don't care. Bro. I swear, his mentality, he's very immature. He through all the picture taking and you flexing with your shirt off and trash talking in the press conferences, all of the build up. I think he eating all of this stuff up. But somebody got to make sure they remind Ryan that on April 22nd, he actually got to fight the guy that he was doing face-offs and stuff with. The dude that he's been talking about gonna need a Stairmaster and that you really got to fight him. The dude that make a grown man sleep against his will, you really got to go fight him on April 22nd. Like, that's when all the pictures stop. The ultimate picture, Ryan Garcia, that you might see is you being knocked out bad. Tank is gonna hurt him because he's inexperienced, he's immature as a fighter and a young man. He's not battle tested enough. He's not as a complete fighter as Tank. Imagine a guy that he's an athlete by definition, right? But he's not truly athletic. He's not a true athlete. What I mean by that is he's fast from the waist up. He's athletic from the waist up. From the waist down, he's slow. He got slow feet. He don't have the best feet. He got a really wide stance. He be real front foot heavy. You get what I'm saying? Tank is an athlete. He's fast. He's quick. He's agile. You get what I'm saying? It's just a number of things that he up against, and too many things got to go right for that dude to win. Way too much got to go right. Oh, well, no. Well, she is family, but not, not cousin, but she cousin up here and in real life though. So, man, Israel, KO Alex, yeah, man. That was a damn good win for him, man. Your hometown over everything. We gotta rock with him. We gotta rock with our hometown. And let it be known, I rock with all the boxing, yo. But I love the talent in New Jersey, y'all. I love the talent in New Jersey, man. I love it, yo. I love it. Shadeja Green from Jersey. You get what I'm saying? We got some real killers. New York is solid too. I love New York fighters too. And talent. I just love boxing. Well, a lot of people saying too. Yeah, man. Just inexperience. He gonna get himself hurt training by yourself. Like, bro, you about to get beat up. And that sound like you playing boxing. When you say you train yourself, I'm gonna just chalk it up as you playing. Like, just think of that's bogus, bro. Like, he playing. There ain't nobody playing but him. Taking the best shape of his life. He about to punch through that man. He out here playing with that boy like that. Tank about to hurt that man, yo. That's it. Ryan running around playing, yo. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Mike. He running around here playing, bro. I'm telling you. Running around here playing, getting his pictures taken, oiling up. He flexing for the camera like he eating it up. This is a model boy's heaven. He like, yo, I get to get all these people to take pictures and follow me with cameras for free. I ain't even got to open Instagram for this shit. Nah, he wilding out right now. That's why every time you see him, he got his shirt off. Flexing, mad oil on, tattoos and shit, fake exhausted and shit, because he only hit the bag for 2 rounds. Know what I'm saying? Ryan, eating it up, boy. It ain't dawned on him yet. It's gonna dawn on him when like the fight come, when he make the ring walk. Watch how he look. He probably gonna try to smile it off, but watch. Just watch. It's gonna be very telling. At some point, from his ring walk to the time he get into the ring before the bell ring, you're going to be able to look at his face at some point. I guarantee you, y'all get a laugh. Remember I said this. When he walk from the ring from the back to the ring, he make his ring entrance all the way. Just keep your eyes on Ryan Garcia. At some point before they ring the bell, he going to give you a look on his face that everything just dawned on him that he really got to fight Tank Davis. He going to have that like that old shit moment. Watch what I tell you. Real quick. It's going to be quick. So y'all got to watch. I'm telling you. He going to have a moment. He going to be like, damn, I got it's probably going to happen when they're announcing Tank record and shit like that. And he realized that he sleep almost everybody. And that's the dude you got to fight for real. He going to be like, damn. You know how Tank come out, they start playing old highlights of the fights that Tank had. Pretty much any fight you go to going to be like a knockout highlight. They're going to play that shit on the TV screen. Ryan going to see that. He going to get a wind of that. He going to be like, damn. He going to get reminded of how Leo Santa Cruz was asleep. And right then and there, it's going to dawn on him like, damn, I got to fight this dude. Yeah, you can pull out. You can't just be like, nah, I was just playing. None of that. Like, ain't nobody tell him. Ain't nobody tell Ryan, yeah, I feel bad for him. Nobody told him. Biggest bag he going to get. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even with all the pockets that you had on them pants, the amount of money you about to make, you still won't be able to fit in them pants. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? No one gonna take them that serious no more. I'm telling you, bro. And still TV. Salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. Love that grown man sleeping against his will. Heard it here first. Yeah, man. I've been saying that for a while. And still, when it come to Leo, yeah, Leo took that was the closest thing to a dirt nap. What Tank did to Leo, that's the closest to a dirt nap that you're going to get in boxing, bro. Look, that's the closest to a dirt nap. That man was asleep. Looking at this picture, y'all, to be honest with y'all, looking at this picture, I'm kind of mad at the dude that's reaching over, touching Leo. Like, if that was my man, I would have preferred that you let my man sleep for a little while. because he's smiling. He probably having a good dream. You probably disturbed his nap, to be honest with you. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I would have told him to get his hands off my man like that. Let him sleep a little bit. He worked too hard in his camp. If he decided that he was tired 6 rounds into the Tank fight, then he worked. He let him sleep. You know what I'm saying? He worked hard for this. Should have just let him sleep. Disrespectful ass dude. Somebody, I wish they would have got dude his badge number or something. Who was his employee waking Leo up out of his slumber? Peaceful as hell. You know how mad you get when somebody wake you up out your sleep? I know Leo was pissed off. He was smirking right here and everything. Dude, disrespectful. He should have minded his business or something. Should have went cleaned off the ropes or something. Go see if make sure Tank was doing good doing his flip off the rope or something. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. Like he actually didn't even need your help, to be honest with you. He could have woke up on his own, to be honest with you. You should have just let him come too. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come bothering that man. Should let that man alone, bro. Swear I wish we'd have got his face of the guy. I'm gonna go watch the tape, see if I get the face of the guy that bothered Leo in this point, man. I got you, Leo. Don't even worry about it, bro. Messing up this man's sleep like that. It's crazy. He say he's shiny nigga. He fake exhausted. Yeah, he just got a little tired 6 rounds in. It wasn't really the punch that Tank hit him with. You know what I'm saying? It was the combination of the stress that he was dealing with. He worked extremely hard in camp. You know what I mean? The punch was okay. It was an okay punch, but it really was that he was tired, yo. He needed a nap, bro. He picked a very unique time to take his nap. You know what I'm saying? This should have been more like a timeout. They should have woke him up and told him he could finish the fight. I know how exhausted Leo was, you know what I'm saying? And the air hands drop is over with. Facts. Sleeping salt, man. I'm telling you. I can't believe he's dreaming he's winning the fight. I'm telling you, longest nap Ryan ever gonna take. I'm telling you. Not according to these dudes, Mike Biggs. Not if you got this party pooper right here, like Leo. Like, where's your hand at right now anyway, dude? Like, now that we looking at this picture, like, you got some explaining to do, bro. You could have like what are you on to? What you on right now? Matter of fact, first of all, you bothering the man while he sleep, and I don't even know if you got your hand where it's supposed to be, bro. Nah, he looked bogus. Matter of fact, this picture's suspect. I'm definitely going back to roll the tape, bro. I'm rolling the tape. Nah, we need answers, bro. I need this dude badge number, his ID, son. We need to know why this man decided that it was his business to wake Leo up while he was asleep. Best sleep he got since training camp, but you bothering him. That's crazy. That's how crazy. That's how rude these dudes be at these fights. The fighters put their life on the line. You come out of nowhere with your long ass arm. You touching him probably somewhere where you look like you going for his cup. I don't know what type of time you on, sir. But anyway, you shouldn't have woke this man up anyway. You should have just left him alone. You know what I'm saying? It's proper 12-minute. Yeah, get your ass on and let my boy sleep. He said, Face said he's playing possible, just waiting for Tank to check on him. You can catch him with KO on facts. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Like, why would you bother a man when he sleep this good? The rude, yo. I'm telling you, these dudes be mad rude, bro. They bogus, yo, and they be acting tough. Like he put his life on the line, not you. Like, you get what I'm saying, bro? The least you could do is let that man sleep. He earned that nap. You didn't see them jabs he hit Tank with right before this nap? He earned this nap, every bit of it. But yeah, nah, here you go. Gotta wake him up. Now it's time to go, Leo. That's probably what he said. Leave that man alone, bro. He ain't with you, so why you effing with him, man? Leave that man alone. Leave him peaceful, bro. Sorry, Leo. We gonna get justice for you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna go roll the tape. I'm gonna go get dude. We gonna ID this misfit that seen it fit to put his hands on you and while you was asleep in your time of slumber, peaceful slumber. So how disrespectful these boxing dudes be, man. You got no respect, bro. No respect. But don't worry, because Mr. Halter Top King Ra, you next. You next. I don't even know what kind of bogus headphones those are, but you next. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And that's Ryan Pops right there. Ain't that? I think that Mike Biggs sent me this, yo. Could have swore Mike Biggs sent me this. King Rye. That's his pops right there. That's what Mike Biggs said. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Leo, man. Ryan is getting slipped, man. Slap. Yeah, them pictures is never coming out. Like, they never coming out. Because I want everybody, every time somebody come here and talk about how they got Ryan, I'm going to just put that picture up there. I'm going to tell them just to remember that that's the guy that they betting on to beat Tank. You get what I'm saying? That's the guy. Like, I'm gonna remind him, and I'm gonna remind him that this is his trainer, by the way. You know what I mean? This is definitely a Levi jean jacket. I know this. I know Levi when I see it. I know Levi when I see better. Yeah, now he look like a Wrangler guy. This might be Wrangler. Nah, that might be Wrangler. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but he bogus, man. But yeah, man. So look, the 135 just got interesting, man. My boy wants smoke. Salute to Devin Haney. I know he focused on his fight as he should be. They said Bill Haney came to champ side. Salute the champ side. I'm gonna go watch his playback and see what Bill said. I'm hearing what he's saying. Don't sound confident that he want him. I'm also hearing like how salute the 817 coming up here cooking as he always do. Saying that you know, they saying behind closed doors is still something different, but we know what it is in the open, and I think we're gonna find out who jerking us around. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's a little slight energy switch when people do talk about him potentially fighting Haney. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Tank has a way of making his opponents get there. Not supposed to stand in front of him. Facts, and that's that false confidence, that he allowed them to establish, and then he ended up sleeping. Salute to Mike. Glad I could always add a little humor to the streams, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody. Joe Goosem look like a teacher. I'm telling you, like all he teaches gym. That's it, and he's a substitute gym teacher at that. So he just wear his own jean jackets. Right. But we want to make sure that that's truly what he want, and you're not just saying it. Get what I'm saying? Just like they do with everybody else. We want to make sure you really want that. So we're gonna see, Ash. We on it, man. But as always, this was another dope build, another dope conversation. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like button too, man. And just to touch on this before we get out of here, June 3rd. The GWOAT is making her return against Hannah Gabriels. That will be the second time she fought her. You know, Hannah Gabriels is the only female to drop the GWOAT. I doubt if she drop her this fight. She might get beat up more convincingly this fight. She has gotten better since they fought some years ago, but the GWOAT has gotten better. So, again, it's a credible opponent. It's a fight that makes sense for a number of different reasons. After her losing to Claressa Shields, she went on to become a champion in her own right, and she's been doing her thing ever since. So, I don't see no reason why they can't fight, but you know, I'm not picking against the GWOAT. I never am. So June 3rd, it's on DAZN, and where at, I gotta look at it, Ash, to see where it's gonna be at. Yeah, Fundora got upset, y'all. He got upset. Dad better listen. TV fighting Tank with them 8s on, ain't no fight. Like a professor. Y'all crazy. Much love to the family, man. BC, yeah, always a dope build, dope conversation. Much love. I know it's on the DAZN platform, but I'm gonna get that to you, Ash. I'm gonna see where it's at. Yeah, Claressa and Hannah Gabriels, June 3rd, man. So yeah, and Lady Do was screaming at Claressa at the fight and stuff, she was making sure they know about JusDueBoxing, probably Vegas. I'm gonna check though, Ash. I'm gonna find out something. Mendoza got like 3-4 shots in. Right, Mendoza put hands on Rip Jones. Much love and appreciation, family. Peace to you, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Always a dope build, man. You know we right back at it tomorrow. The grind don't stop. We right back at it 4 o'clock, man. 4 o'clock our time to build and do our thing how we always do. Yeah, that's what you are. You my manager because you the social butterfly. You like mingling and interacting, so I'll leave that to you. Some people just naturally do it. That's what you do, so I'll let you do it. Yeah, you do your thing. During the Twin Tower, yeah, he got stepped on 10K. He got slept and stepped on June 3rd, so he was June 2nd. Okay, I gotta try to remember that, Ash. Got to try to remember June 2nd. Salute to Cuzzo, man, and man. You already know, right? Miss yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mike Biggs. Salute to everybody, man. Much love, man. New more leg work. And he don't look like he got a ton of dog in him either, man. That punch, man. He got, maybe it's just right time and right shot, but let's see, man. Fundora, that was a bad look, boy. You got punched on, buddy. You got did. You got dead bad, man. But we'll see, man. Big Baby, whatever's next for Big Baby, I'm with it. And I'm calling them. I'm coining them. They 3 the hard way. KEYSHAWN, Big Baby, and Shakur. They get a lot of unnecessary flack. Not so much from the family in here, but just overall. They do get a lot of unnecessary flack. And I'm going to keep supporting all 3 of these dudes because I think they the goods, man. I'm going to keep rocking with Blue them on my mission to get Shakur versus Tank. To get Bob Shakur's next. Devin beats Snow. I don't think Blue wants Shakur versus Devin. Well, he might not be the only one, right? It's a couple people that don't want that. Well, I went down. I swear it sounded like a commentator said Timber, but he didn't. Man, it just probably was in your head. La just probably was in your head. Just probably was in your head. Instant mannequin challenge. I got you. I got the conclusion. I see you, Fate. And Blair and Rolly might be related. That's not a good thing. Much love and appreciation to the fan, man. Appreciate all y'all rocking with me. Salute to everybody that stays to the end of the shows as it is. Appreciate it. We growing, man. We keep building. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it going, man. Conclusion: Shakur is the boogeyman at 135. KEYSHAWN got something to prove. Facts. Franks versus Jared next. And Claressa the Goat Mendoza is one of the most underrated fighters, and EJ Better. That's a fact, though. He is underrated, bro. He is. Let's go. Frank and Jared is next. KEYSHAWN, we rocking with you, big dog. We know. I see the skill set. I see the talent. I believe in you too, bro. I believe in you too, even if they don't. Peace to the Brody Mike Biggs, man. Peace to all y'all, man. Much love and appreciation. Salute to everybody in the Cash App Super Chat. Y'all are the real MVP. Salute to everybody that rocks out with the JusDueBoxing brand, man. We're going to just keep building one live at a time. Y'all, we back at it tomorrow at 4 o'clock, man. Y'all know the drill. So y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday, man. Go watch out some more boxing if y'all want. Go eat y'all some good food. And y'all come with an empty stomach so we could, so we could fill it up with a good cook for tomorrow, man. So salute to everybody, man. And we're going to get up out of here, man. Peace.